Welcome back to Grimm's Dungeon. It's me, Grimm, in the DM chair.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
It's not Matthew. It's not Brandon.
What?
It's me. I know.
How did we get here? We actually have a mutual DM table over there.
Yeah.
We're going to be co-DMing this session.
So
next year it's Paige and I.
Yeah. Don't make me.
Yeah, you hate DM.
I don't want to DM.
Yeah, it's
why?
I've done it a few times. I don't know.
What's wrong? You have all the power, you control everything, you railroad play. Oh, sorry.
But you don't. That's the best part about being a good DM is you just don't. You don't control anything.
Oh, that's what the good
DM.
Oh. I gotta go.
It's still growing.
Hey, when you ask for people that have been playing this game for years and have improv experience, you get complete total chaos for the DM, which is what I like. That's where I thrive, personally. Either way, sorry about missing 2 weeks ago. Everyone was sick, and everyone continues to get sick. Flu A, B, and COVID's going around the entire country. So I can't say the C word. Dang it! Well, demonetized. Well, anyways, if you get exposed, you know that sucks. Try not to. The flu's not great right now. Trust me.
There's
it's like a week of. Well, for me, it wasn't. I was actually like okay, but the guys I know that got the flu this year are like just dead, like dead. Yeah, I got very lucky, thankfully, when I unfortunately contracted it. Thanks, family. Anyway, welcome back. If you can't hear us,
Gave me an order.
let us know because I'm making a lot of funny jokes and. No, go ahead. It's obvious.
I was laughing at his dice that says "Kill me, Dungeon Daddy."
Is that in reference to you or me?
I mean, where's your placard?
You're good.
Do what?
I was gonna say, where's your placard?
Yeah. Grim
It's,
Daddy.
I had to put the. Well, it's right here.
It's fine.
Here, I can put it like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Grimm.
Big Daddy Grimm.
You gotta put something behind it. You can't read it.
It's fine.
I know.
There
It's
we
kind of an oversight one to make it clear.
Look.
That looks good.
Hey,
Don't worry
just
about
tape
it.
a piece of paper behind it.
Either way, welcome back to Grimm's Dungeon. It's a Fallout week. We're back. It's session 5 of Fallout. I've been getting good reception on this. We're glad that you guys enjoy it. Some people are like actioning us, and even this obscure system that very little people have actually experienced, still happening. But that's okay. Keep doing it because it's just gonna make Matthew laugh. So you should do it anyway.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, he's gonna be like,
I enjoy being wrong, and I'm gonna keep doing it.
You do? Are you sure? That was a lie. He doesn't enjoy being wrong. Tell him that was a lie.
I don't mind it.
It was a lie. No, he's
fun.
He's
Everybody
really
in the comments
obsessive.
say it was a lie.
Yeah.
I like when people call out
If
Chandler
we
for
don't
being wrong.
get-
So
Oh, that pisses me off.
I like it.
Keep going, keep going.
Now, sometimes when I am wrong, like I think there was one time I made a mistake, but then every other time has been like, you just didn't. You should go watch the show.
A lot of times
Watch the
people
show.
say like that you're doing something, and it's like, well, that's
Actually,
No,
wrong.
but that's-
Actually, it's
it still makes you very mad, which I very much enjoy.
because
very fun.
Morgan
it's my
edited
job.
it.
Look,
Yeah.
What makes you even more mad, though, is being compared to Winter Soldier going to Woodstock.
that's just true. And that's
I
sad.
was like,
It's not angering. It's sad.
That was a comment.
No,
It
either
was-
way. Joking aside, we appreciate all the new comments and the buzz you guys have been giving this
Keep
series.
commenting.
And it's been really fun interacting. We're looking for ways to interact with you guys more. Live streaming isn't the best way because it's a specific time. It's temporal. It doesn't exist post a certain point other than a VOD and shorts. So we're looking at ways to interact with you guys. We do have a Discord. We don't really use it because Discords are kind of gross anyways. But you know what I mean? Like the communities and like just, hard to manage. You get mods and they're kind of crazy.
I love how you're promoting it and actively saying, we don't like it.
Reverse psychology. What are you doing? Well, you just...
I
It's just
posted
like
the
we tell them to
Discord.
post angry
Yeah.
comments, and then they'll post nice ones. And that's that
And
we're right.
I'm also terrible at posting. Even in my day job, which is very public, I have a really hard time, like, upkeep. We have someone who does that for me, not through my voice, but, through their own. But, like, I just
can't
am
afford that
bad at
here.
it. But if you were interested in getting maybe some suggestions heard or have ideas of how we could interact with you guys more, let us know. We'd love to hear them. We're always looking to do new things and try new stuff. So,
And
anyways,
We've
Fallout.
done some one-shots where
Yeah.
we use community suggestions,
Yes.
especially with keep on trying out like rules, lights, flexible systems like Karen. Went really well, IMO. But most importantly, it was just really fun to use people's suggestions. So keep an eye out for those as well.
And the same premise is here. The entire fundamental portion, like the show, was designed around people suggesting things and I interacting with the audience with user suggestions naturally. So if you have any ideas, I've noticed that people's ideas usually trend into complete psychopathy and things I could never do. Or like,
poop.
do what?
Or poop.
Yeah, I forgot about
A
that.
lot of scat fiends out there.
That was weird. Yeah, that was like the one suggestion I gotta deal with feces. Anyway, I said that's okay. We don't have to do that today. But
Next
Notice
week.
that
Saving
today,
it.
yeah.
Saving it.
Saving
Waiting.
it.
yeah, well,
Next
right
week.
moment.
maybe you should tune in next time. Who knows? I might use it.
Ooh.
But either way, you guys ready?
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
fucking
do it.
go.
Awesome.
Let's go.
So,
Ready to roll some dice.
quick
Fallout.
recap. Let's get into the recap. What do you say?
God.
Let's hear some music.
Take it to the recap.
Yeah.
On it.
That'd be great. I don't remember.
What are you talking about? We just went over this.
I
Literally just
remember.
went over.
I vaguely remember. Get out.
No, Fallout. Boy? Fall in!
We haven't been here.
It's been too long. Okay.
We deserve a bigger audience.
I'm
That's all.
locking in.
Get out. Fall
All these
out.
jokes are just like farting in the wind. Right
Fall
now.
in.
Locking in.
Lock in. There we go.
Lock-
We got there.
Locking in. Okay.
Fallout Line.
As a recap, Fallout Nuclear Nightmare is a homebrew campaign set during the events of the original Fallout game, right? In the year 2161. That's in Southern California and Nevada, actually, is where this game takes place. Ours takes place 6 months before the events of the first Fallout game, before what's his name? I forgot his name. Oh, I'm gonna get shot in the comments. Crap. What's his name?
Don't go in there.
Anyway, look,
Don't go in there.
they all have like monikers like the Lone Survivor, the Wanderer, the blah blah blah. The Courier. I think it's.
Oh.
I think it's the Vault Dweller. I think it's just the Vault.
think
No, I think
it's-
that's two. Oh, whatever. Before the events
That
of the
sounds
first game.
correct.
We follow a group of people that are embroiled in a conspiracy involving ghouls, in which seems to be an apocalyptic cult abducting humanoids and forcing them to change into ghouls and joining their little cult. They were almost very closely, which it could have happened. I would have been satisfied with all your characters turning into ghouls. That would have been very funny. They almost got succumbed, but they managed to worm their way out using amazing tactics and ingenious killing somebody's friend and pissing them off and deciding
Good
to kill you guys
rolls.
instead.
Good rolls.
Yeah.
Good rolls.
Good roll.
Good rolls.
I almost died.
Yeah, you shot and blew someone's head up, and that's, yeah. And, of course, being angry, you confront the people that tried to get you turned into ghouls and killed them, of course.
Kicked his ass.
Yeah, and everyone watched. Then a proposition, which ultimately fell apart, and you guys were sold into slavery. Okay, and
Whoops.
forced to do caravan trades with the water traders, which is a real shame.
A whole lot has happened in 4 episodes.
Oh yeah.
Of course, the guy who was leading your
Guy.
caravan was not a
The guy?
Oh, the guy who was leading the caravan unfortunately sucked at his job and led you guys into super mutant territory. You were attacked and everybody was slain. You guys tried valiantly to save your stuff, but unfortunately there was just no way
we
without
could
you
do.
potentially dying anyways. So you weighed the odds and you decided to flee, which always sucks. But you returned in the middle of the night and sneaking around, obtained your crap, and bailed, only to find a key from the past. Guy's father, his power armor, was amongst the super mutants' stash, their hoard, amongst your other the other items that you guys had.
Real wind sound effects.
In it, obscure information regarding a secret sort of mission.
Latin.
And the only way to really find any salvation in the wastes was to return to Guy's old home, a base underground filled with the Brotherhood of Steel. Unfortunately, you're not allowed there, so the elder is like, hey, do something for me, and maybe, things will work out, but you gotta leave right now. Go through the secret passage, please. Thank you, goodbye. Very strange occurrence. You leave did you leave the armor behind? I think you did.
We left the armor behind.
Yeah, because you have no ability to use it. You'll have to find someone to train you to use your father's armor. And so begrudgingly left it behind. And in these weird, twisty tunnels, you encounter visages, hallucinations, nightmares of a nuclear nature. Nuclear nightmare. Whoa. And a respite, a place for respite, which was a trick. And you guys got hobbited and fell into the goblin mines. And that's where we are now.
Plummeting into the earth.
Yep.
The chasm isn't a straight pit. It opens up very quickly. You have a pit boy, which can illuminate the space. And even while falling, you can catch glimpses. It's a crevasse, a crack, almost like a shattered split between two tectonic plates. And it opens up into like a hole that somebody dug for the trap into this sort of chasm-like expanse. Almost it doesn't look quite natural, but it's not carved or mined out. It's literally this massive ravine, a split. And you fall and fall and fall. What feels like an eternity.
Minerva's voice is gonna be gone.
Yeah.
She's got some lungs. That's most of her body mass, actually. Her lungs.
Check your Pip Boy. 5 minutes passed.
Yeah.
What's the big idea?
What's the big idea?
So we're just falling.
Started like a wind tunnel.
And a little audio in
the background. So we're still following?
Yeah, you're following.
Fuck. Now what
have any idea how
shits.
we're gonna survive this?
I know. The walls are too far away to
Have you ever seen someone try to move while falling?
No, Chandler.
Now, if you want to try to do something, I think it takes, some, wingsuit people, they know how to spread their arms and, kind of adjust to move forward and back to, glide
Right.
the air
Does it
molecules,
look
basically.
like...
If you want to give me a... What do I
I'm thinking... Well, okay, I was thinking more of, if it's, a ravine to, wedge something.
I think it's pretty expansive.
Super sledges.
Oh, it's not that.
It's not that narrow.
No,
yeah.
It's
okay.
unfortunately not that.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Does it look like we're falling further away from the hole at the top? Has the hole where we fell through disappeared?
Am I copying the puzzle that I...
Did you copy paste this Godbound puzzle?
The final Godbound episode. No, I'm not copying that
Okay,
puzzle.
so it seems like you're actually falling past a new ravine. Got it.
And you are literally falling, and your ears are popping.
Nothing is glowing green.
There's a change. And also the air temperature, even with the whipping, it's getting warmer as you fall.
Oh shit.
And we all die.
Can I swim through the air towards one of the sides of the wall?
Well, you're going. What's terminal velocity for a 90-pound old woman?
Normal terminal velocity?
The body rolls.
Yeah, give me terminal. Can I get a rules check on terminal velocity?
I'm working
please?
on it.
If you give me, I
Case
think
study on the near small.
I definitely an agility and athletics to kind of get yourself, and let's make it a challenge rating of just. Let's just do give me terminal velocity, then I'll judge the challenge rating.
Agility and...
I believe it's 120 miles an hour.
Oh my
I
god!
think.
What if I...
That's without wind resistance.
How far do you have to fall to reach that speed? Is the question.
It's pretty fast.
It's
It happens
pretty
pretty
quick.
quickly.
Yeah.
With it
In
even
a
falling.
stable belly-to-earth position, terminal velocity of a human body is about 120 miles per hour. Head down is
It's
about
faster.
180 to or 150 to 180.
Let's go! No, okay. So
Okay,
you said
so
agility.
you're obviously flailing. There's wind resistance, so
Yeah.
we'll call it 120.
I've got a strong core.
So I think that if you're gonna try to what are you trying to do specifically?
I think just maneuver closer to the wall
Like you trying to touch
probably with something to start to slow myself down.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
I would say So the goal is trying to slow you down. What are you trying to slow yourself down with?
I think I would probably, if I could maneuver my heavy coat out of my pack and like kind of scrape it down the wall. Like if I get both hands on it, like it would catch on some gnarly edges and start to like. Any friction will slow me down.
Okay, so here's my thought process with this.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about it realistically. What would happen if you flew over with a coat going 120?
I would start flipping and then smash into the wall and die.
Yeah, so if you do hold, I mean, if it does snag, it'll snag instantly, and you would drop. Like you wouldn't rip your arms off; it would just drop. Like you would.
Hey, she has
One's
mechanical
only
arm
kind
now.
of just newly
Well,
attached.
no, the weakest connection point between the arm and the coat is the grasp you have on
grip.
the coat. So it's not going to rip your arm off, but
Right,
it would
right.
just get. So would that work? Is there a challenge rating I give that to perfectly work?
Yeah.
That is
Well,
yours.
I wouldn't, and it's not like if I'm not trying to stop myself, but just like start to slow my descent over the next minute.
Okay. I definitely So would you justify that as it would be a pretty low odds of
Sure, absolutely.
of this function
100%.
working
I
and a
don't have-
high probability of you losing the coat?
I don't have any rope. I don't have anything to stab into anything. I've
Okay,
just got
well, let's give it a
heavy
shot.
coat.
Let's say what odds we thinking? Like 50-50?
Up to you. What's
I
that
think that's
difficulty rating?
that's gonna be a toughie.
Agility, athletics.
Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll explain in a second. I'm breaking the rules. Rules breaker here. Comments. A minimum success is 2. But I want you to know that better things happen with a 3.
Okay, then I want to give you a cap.
Oh wait, we have the complication system in this game, so I guess I don't have to do that. I'm gonna just call it. I'm just gonna call it a 2 for now.
Okay. Possible. It's not great.
I'll rely on
I believe in you.
complication.
You still want to give him a cap?
No. If I'm not gonna get anything more by getting a 3, then. Have the nerve. Toss the code out. Oh.
What is it? What is
Yes. 2 successes.
Yes.
I
So-
have 0 athletics, but 9 agility.
So you try to slow yourself down. So you get out your coat and in your ingenuity use the glow of the Pip-Boy that is illuminating kind of roughly the wall, and you kind of Willy Wonka your way over to it. You
swim like
unwrap
a
your coat,
mermaid.
and it almost blows you up. But then you notice, oh, it's a parachute. I don't have to go and slam myself against the wall anymore. I'm gonna use this as like sort of a wind resistance. So your
huge,
speed
like
is lowered significantly to I'd say
Yes.
about half. So about the
60.
speed of a car, about 60 miles an hour.
Great.
And so you watch everyone else just gone, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Shit, where'd she go?
This is fine.
There's walls on both sides. It's like a ravine, you said.
A
So there's like
shaft.
walls on both sides. I want to try and grab for Guy and pull close and then be like, push off and each go towards a wall so that we can grab the wall. This is...
Physically, that is possible.
Yeah.
I love that that's the start.
I don't...
Core strength. Where's core?
Yeah.
Actually, is it? I'm thinking about it in 0G. If you're falling,
If you push off
you
of
push
somebody...
off. It's equal and opposite. So
Right.
it would half the amount of force you do would be half.
It's just your strength score.
So half of it would go in a perfect
Yeah.
world into him.
Well,
the other
and
half
you can help me if
would
you would
resist
like.
and push you back.
If you both push
If you're in a
against
state
each
of
other...
rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
He could assist or aid or whatever it is.
Someone who's a physics god can yell at me about that.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
So-
our tabletop game. We can
Let's
ignore
say
physics.
you guys are basically in
And
like
also
almost
fiction.
like it rolled you into the center, like when the platform
Yeah.
fell, it's like a roll down,
Yeah.
like a, and
Yeah.
so you rolled into it. So you kind of are in the middle right now. I'm gonna go with 2 again to it's gonna be
you want
strength
assisting?
and athletics to get you both
yeah,
to the
okay.
wall.
Okay.
Roll a d20.
You want to give him...
I think just
a
one.
thing?
Do you want to help me? Yeah!
He already had
the
one.
golds! Let's go!
Gold. They're gold in them hills.
Oh, yeah. Oh no!
That's double 16s.
Fuck. So I fail.
You can roll luck, or you can use luck,
I.
right?
have one luck.
Oh, triple
Wait,
fail.
did we reset our luck or nah?
Oh.
At the start of this session.
I think it's
We've been
always,
resetting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always
Okay.
reset.
There
Sorry.
was like one session where
Yeah.
you said
Well,
no.
might as
Well,
well.
that was one where it's like we didn't
Yeah.
stop at a normal stopping point.
Okay.
So
Might as well use a luck point to try and hit it. It's not. Yeah, no, that's.
you guys
worse.
had just rested.
It's
Like,
an 18.
not
God damn it.
A long time, but you had rested. So
Yeah. Yeah,
Really
that's
short
That's-
rest.
so with the luck.
with
even
the
with-
luck.
Still bad.
Still.
Tell your dice this isn't God, but that's why you
I
need to have
know, I
Fallout
know.
dice.
I have my Fallout
Speaking
dice. They're
of-
just confused because it's been so fucking.
Hey.
Oh shit! Hey!
They
Whoa.
are back in stock. They were actually back in stock by the time Gen Con last year happened, but I could not afford them.
There is a massive re-interest in Fallout even now, even after the show, with the actress Ella
Ella Purnell.
Purnell.
is playing through Fallout New Vegas right now. So like as research,
Nice.
so everyone's like, "You're the best actress in the world." You know. And they told her to go to a place called Quarry Junction, which is a place in the Fallout map that's filled with death claws, saying there's loot
That's
there. And so
evil.
she's like, "All right, I'm gonna go get the loot." And then she posts that. What's his name? The guy who plays Gus Fring.
The blank
Walton
stare he
Goggins?
does.
Yeah, from Fallout, the
Yeah.
Far Cry 6
Yeah.
ads. She posted this, so everyone's like, "Oh, Fallout's so cool, dude." Anyway, yeah, okay, so you fail. So you try to push, but all you really do is you manage to kick him in an uncomfortable place as he's spinning, and he's like, "Ah!" You know, and all it really does is the force becomes centrifugal because now you're spinning.
Yeah. Cool.
Now, you're losing yourself in the orientation side of things, but then below you, what you thought was a glimmer on the side of the ravines from your Pip-Boy, you're starting to realize, because you're spinning, you're discombobulated. As you speak, you start to realize, wait, no, that's not the reflection of my Pip-Boy, that's the bottom. There's this green effervescent glow.
Not
It
again.
It looks very much like nuclear waste down there. And it's approaching fast. I'm talking about 10 seconds. You're there.
I've got like
10.
15.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
9,
try and go to like
8,
dive for one of the walls, like
7,
head first. Just try and dive for one of the
Ooh.
walls and just grab. I don't
5,
care how bad it's gonna be. It's
4,
better than nuclear.
I get an
waste.
extra 5 seconds.
2. You've already tried something. You get a chance.
I said
What the fuck am I gonna do?
Nothing. Okay, what are you doing?
I just said what I was doing. I'm diving
Nothing.
for one of
All
the
right,
walls.
so you're
Fuck
you're
you!
diving for the walls. Okay, it's the same deal with Pop then. This is
Okay.
the last roll then we'll
I
do.
light up dice.
Okay, well, not all of us are, making $30 billion a year.
What was it at athletics?
Athletics and agility.
Okay, my agility. You said it's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no successes.
Okay. That's tough.
I
Sorry.
have a 0 athletics and a
Ugh.
6 agility.
That's okay. This is probably the hardest
Oh.
rolls tonight.
Oy.
Well, bye guys.
Yeah.
So you
Well,
trying,
we're
and
out
again,
here.
unable.
Shit.
As you fall in, the ravine gives way to a dug out sort of, how do I describe it? Crack and then like a kind of a bulbous thing. Like, so somebody mined out the bottom of this
Yeah.
crevice.
Okay, yeah.
But it does feel kind of, it's like this oval kind of, like, it's like, like
Someone dug straight down in
They were
Minecraft, and
putting
once they
it-
hit bedrock, they
yeah,
just went
it's
out.
like
Yeah.
this shape, like kind of like this.
Yeah.
You fall through, and basically
It's a
in the
well.
couple of seconds, do what?
Oh well.
It's a well.
Sort of. In a couple of
Yeah.
seconds, you see it. This massive pool of waste.
Oh god.
Feet down.
Hitting water sucks worse than
I'm
hitting
head
ground.
first because I said I'm
Yeah,
diving.
you're
for a while.
diving. You're going head first.
So what do you do before the collision occurs?
I just try to get
Diver's
my feet
position.
under me.
Diver's
I'm kind
position.
of. I'm
You
like
just
the little
kinda like
cannonball.
The exact opposite of him. I'm going feet first, ankles crossed, with my feet to break the surface of that. shit.
Okay.
I
Minerva.
want to pop some drugs.
Well, you're a little bit of a further distance, so you have more time. So
yeah.
what drugs?
I
are you
start
I-
absolutely housing that away.
What?
Housing Radaway just.
I've got
Yeah.
I've got a dose of Calmex, which is a light tranquilizer to calm the nerves, and I would like to pop that before I.
Okay,
walk.
so you go,
I put it in one hand. Go in one
you know,
hand.
you go,
and I just go.
you know,
I have diluted Radex.
And
I do have to fail to make sure I don't become addicted.
Right away.
Or I do
right
have to
as
roll to
you're
make
like
fail.
about 50 to 60 feet before you hit the nuclear waste, who's the biggest? Who's falling? You see it as you're going like and rocketing down.
Water slide style.
You're holding onto your hat with one hand.
There's actually an aerial net.
Hell yeah!
But it's too late for you to adjust, and your feet
Yeah.
go right between
Oh, not again.
two of the.
It's okay. He's already irradiated.
And-
He's not having kids.
right here. Rah! You know?
Who wants to have kids and fall out
without
anyway?
your even intent, you scream out in pain as you got. You know, it kind of does that dip thing.
Yeah.
You know, and you all like fall and tumble. And eventually,
My
you
head.
also land. Only a few seconds later, and you with your feet dangling. This
Just-
top of the nuclear
just
waste
a little bit.
as your boot sort of liquefies, and
Pull
then
my feet
it,
up.
and it comes up a couple of inches, and there
And
you
then
guys are.
I hit and it just goes even farther down.
Oh no, this is after
no.
everybody
Yeah,
rolls.
yeah.
We all hit pretty
So
close.
it's
to the
dipped
second.
in this sort of you know shape where you're at the very bottom, and
Oh my
it's just
God.
bubbling below you is this nuclear waste pool, and now you're stuck, kind of tangled up with each other, all bound with a tranquilized pop. And-
GM note, this is how you avoid having to look up fall damage rules.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking
Anyway, so
Anyways, sidebar.
there you are, and it's deathly quiet. You hear the bubbling of the nuclear waste. I will say your Geiger counter
Yeah.
is irradiated here.
I start looking for a way out of here.
Okay.
I
trying
donned
to-
that heavy coat because that's going to help protect. I have to take off my armor. So while I'm just kind of like wiggling around and getting the leather off and putting on the coat to protect me from the radioactivity.
You're like, okay.
No, I'm just trying to like. I'm just waiting for everyone else first.
You're
I'm
literally,
trying to
you're
stand-
literally naked though, like in terms of like radiation. There's
Oh,
like
the Vault-Tec jumpsuit has a little bit.
I'm remembering you ripping the shoulder on your costume. You
Oh.
I was like, you're just like exposed. So
Yeah. But no, she's trying to stand up, but these things are not easy to stand on, and especially with other people weighing them down. So she's like trying to stand and just like tumbling everywhere.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. You guys are in entanglement.
Saul is looking around to see what the hell is around us aside from just a cavern with radioactive pit.
Yeah, Guy's definitely pretty paranoid because this is obviously well-intendedly made, so something's coming for them. So he knows we need to get out of here.
Like mutant spiders in a net.
Got a,
Yes,
a
exactly.
message for you,
Web.
Brandon.
Oh,
I can only imagine.
The answer, which I guess is inside joke
Yeah.
here. The answer is down for an exit.
any idea what that means, bud?
Mav 122.
Oh.
There it is.
There's the recognition.
There it is.
Thanks, bud. I'll see you Wednesday.
So you guys are basically bound together like a bunch of goofy dudes. You know, about 2 or 3. The net's kind of like resetting now. It's kind of coming up. So someone said, "What does the surroundings look like?" The light of the nuclear waste is like actually effervescent. It's very bright, but beyond it, you can see there are structures. Like if you could do one of these, you can see there's some structures, and you can make out shapes, humanoid shapes, but they're all laying down.
I'm gonna start crawling towards them.
Okay, so you're like trying to crawl up.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to
So
get out
I'd
of
say
here.
it's pretty. So you all trying to like crawl away. So
Yeah.
you get up a ways from the net, and being away from the nuclear waste is a very effervescent glow. The Geiger counter isn't going down because that's not how nuclear waste works. You're basically in a nuclear oven right now.
Yeah.
So hey, look up nuclear waste rules,
Oh,
or nuclear exposure, like radiation rules.
Okay.
it's like I'm doing something.
Mav 122 says, "You're welcome." Did he do something to you? Or?
I just told them all to come here and make sure they cause some chaos.
That's fair.
Love that.
You taking pity on us? You're inviting your friends to watch us? Okay.
No, I want them to come have fun as well.
Okay. And I was thanks, everything.
Okay, we don't need
Okay, that's
your
just
help.
really rude.
Gosh. This
jerk.
guy, imagine.
Okay, so as you crawl up the nuclear waste while still irradiating the space, you can see more clearly there's cranes and all sorts of like cages, and this seems to be some sort of like, it's very clear based on what you've seen in the past, like some sort of breeding ground for ghouls. They're dunking people and then imprisoning them, and there seems to be propaganda on the walls as well, like, to be
My
ghoul-
people.
no, like
He turns on us.
there's weird propaganda posters of like humans like doing this, being dunked into nuclear waste, and the ghouls and it says "ghouls are us," and it's like a big smiley, and it's like your new life as a ghoul, what to expect, how do I cope with losing my nose, that sort of stuff, all across the spaces. Yeah, there's just all these notes. So it's like an indoctrination center. And that's when you see it. Everyone in this room's dead. There was a mass amount of ghouls. They seem to be in various scientific equipment suits, or like even some welcoming suits, like some like nicely bright colored Vault-Tec styled suits. But everybody is slaughtered, cut in half, torn to pieces. And if you follow the trail of bodies towards what seems to be the only exit, this sort of, not a Vault-Tec door, but a vault-like door, like a bank vault-like door with a big spin wheel.
Not
there
Vault-Tec,
are,
though.
do what? Not Vault-Tec,
okay.
it's just like a vault-like bank
Gotcha.
door. You see ghouls scratching at the post dead and like basically beheaded as they're trying to reach up for this wheel. And if you follow the trail of bodies, you'll see that there's a particular ghoul who has stabbed a Deathclaw, who is dead, seemingly dead. Like it's not moving.
Deathclaw
No
is-
one's
Yes.
moving,
Dead.
and its knife is in his throat, but he is in the jaws of the Deathclaw, dead, in this sort of like final, this sort of almost the Pietà sort of marble-esque statue of resistance. And as you look over to the left, you notice that they're expanding this space out, and they seem to have there's this like kind of collapse, and that's where the blood starts. So it seems that they must have broken in. And you see this very clearly. It's like an overview of the space. So you can see that they must have broken in on accident. There's mining tools laying around, and that's where the carnage starts and where the trail seems to lead. It's
Gotcha.
very obvious. What happened.
All right.
No investigation needed.
Yeah,
Cool.
so it seems like you guys got lucky. The safety net was activated, or whatever this thing is, and all the people that would have captured you are dead. They're dead.
Right. Are there like hazmat suits? Like you said, they were like
They're
inside.
ghouls.
Okay.
We're
I'm asking
we're-
anyway.
resistant to this kind of shit. I'm
But-
fine right now.
I mean, would any of the stuff that they're wearing help us?
I'm already at
he
the
said they're
vault
also
door.
shredded.
They've all been killed. I mean, you can check. But I don't think it's easy to see that from this perspective.
Yeah,
Let's go
no,
check.
I think I just as I start to see equipment, I want to go through it and kind of be like, oh, what's good?
Yeah, we don't
You
have time
know?
for that. I'm at the door. Trying to get it
So
all.
you're crawling. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you get to the top of the net, obviously it's like pinned up around the wall. There is a
columns.
crane that seems to lower it and raise it. It's like connected and rigging to lower and raise it. But I mean, getting to that, the controls are like off in the distance. Some retrofitted crane. But it's like okay, I can trace the wires right. So it's going to be difficult for you to lower it normally, but you are pretty high. So if you're going to drop down. Your best bet would be to most likely find a different way than dropping, because it's going to be like a 50 to 60 foot
Right.
drop, and it's going to be painful. And there doesn't seem the rock is smooth. There's no handholds. It even seems to be slick, like some sort of perspiration from the rocks above is leaking down and causing it to be slick. So climbing down may not be an option.
Can I get to?
You're going to find a way to get
Can
down.
I get to one of the cables that connects back to the crane?
Yeah.
Can I use my combat shotgun to go over it like that and slide myself out of here so I can get to the crane and get them out safely?
Okay, so it bolts and these
Hell yeah.
eye hooks, and then it lowers kind of bolts. So yeah, I think you could try to do that. I'd say it's just that's a 1 on the strength and
Guy is an
think
action
athletics.
hero.
athletics.
Yes.
Yeah. The strength's like
Guy
holding your
is
body
Rambo.
weight, right?
Yes.
I'd say a 1 on the strength athletics.
Guybo? Ram guy? No.
So while he's doing that, do you guys see him and follow suit, or?
I mean, are you
I don't
telling
have
us?
a combat
success.
shotgun.
All right, so excellent.
We don't have anything. I don't have
I've
anything
got a
else
super
to-
sledge.
You could do that.
What was your?
Yeah,
was it athletics?
Yeah,
too?
that's fine.
Yeah.
Should
I
I?
gotcha.
haven't
Should
seen
I
that.
come with you?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, you're a guy. You're not Frederick. Okay.
No.
Nah, I got this.
So you slide, and
3
the cable connects to the crane. You're still like 40 feet up. You've dipped 20 feet from the roof. Still about 40 feet up, so dropping would be a bad idea. And you easily make the transition onto the scaffolding of the crane, so you're able to, I guess, climb up and...
Yeah.
Okay, so when you get to the control scheme, there's basically a lever and a few buttons. They're labeled. They say, like, lower, east, south, north, whatever. And it kind of has different parts of the crane. There seems to be 4 movable, like, mandibles, like, all jerry-rigged. And it lessens and lowers. So it extends out, which lengthens the rope, or, like, lowers the rope down, does that make sense? And then retracts. So they're all retracted right now, so that means the ropes are taut. So 4 ropes connecting to different points, and they are marked with north, south, east, and west.
Do you need any help?
I just want to get them. I just want to get the net safely to ground so they can just get out. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
It only
How are you going to do that?
It only lowers. It doesn't go like side to side or anything.
But only. So how would they get their? How would they get their freshly tipped ghouls out then? That's what they are.
Salty.
Just lower.
They could
like,
just swim
lower
out,
one of the
probably,
sides.
I guess.
Lower one of the sides. Maybe we can roll down like a climbing net.
And it's
instead
not.
of
And there's
catching net.
is when I lower it, it's not like a 1 or 2. It's like a gradual. I can choose how low or high to go with it.
Yeah, you can move them. It's
Okay,
not
yeah,
just a
then
drop.
he'll start with that, with just testing one at a time
Okay.
to see what happens.
So when you do, each of the different layers of like rigging moves, and you can see like when you move one, it like one of the things tip and then tips and tips, and you notice that
Holding on.
if you lower the east and south one, it like kind of does this, and it
Yeah.
creates like a slide down to a solid rock. But that is where all the bodies are. So
I think that's where we want to go.
Sounds like a
honestly.
you problem.
Yeah.
and down they tumble, and as they get covered in
Minerva, it's fine.
It's
blood
very
and guts.
muffled because she's got a coat that's almost like as well as like a hood over her like head.
It's good. It's good. We're going to ground.
Now that's
I'm fine.
when you roll and land, and right in front of your face is a ghoul, like dead, which kind of made me scared. But
God.
in his hand is an igniter, like a jerry-rigged igniter, and a mini nuke.
Oh shit!
So you take the mini nuke.
Carefully, but yeah.
So you pick up the mini nuke and make the igniter, because you don't have a fat boy, which is what allows you to launch it, but you have the cool mini nuke. Oh, that's sick. Awesome.
You
So
can put that in your
do you
little
stand
clay
up?
mine.
What do you do? You stand up? What do you do?
Lunchbox.
Would I know that the igniter is going to be useful in any way?
I mean, with your explosive skills, I think just naturally you
I'll
know that's
probably
what you're
take
trying to
that
do. Okay.
Are we good?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm immediately heading to that bank door to get us out of here. We do not need to stay here, investigate, look around. We leave.
Okay. So all of you are standing up, gathering yourselves in clay. Okay. So when you stand up, you notice that you're right in front of the death claw with a knife in it.
I want to make sure it's dead.
Okay.
I can't double tap because it would hurt everyone.
You don't have a.
I have throwing knives
Yeah.
and one gun.
Hey guy.
So you speak.
Oh shit! I said it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay. You speak.
I fucked up. I said it.
Okay.
Sticking
All
with
right.
it.
All
Alright,
right. I was gonna give you.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Not anymore.
I know. Nope.
Okay,
I said
so
it.
you go, hey guy, and it goes, "Ah!" It's still alive. It's very
Yeah.
damaged, but it reaches out like, ah. So I want you to roll in order to control your instinctual nervous system. Being lunged out in a death claw, what would that be? Pretty high, right? If a death claw lunges out and tries to grab you, I'm sure that's
My
pretty.
agility is not bad.
So actually what I'm having you roll for is to prevent your fight or flight response from kicking in, is what I'm trying to. So
Okay.
let's go perception
Better.
with,
Survival.
yeah, we'll do that. Perception and survival. All right, let's see what happens here.
Difficulty.
It's pretty scary. So
Death Claw's pretty scary.
And we've
It
already
is.
encountered one which was scary.
Which
Yes.
was really bad.
So we were already on edge
So-
approaching this dead one. I'm not helping him.
Actively not.
Deathclaw is like the hardest, well, a matriarchal alpha.
Yeah, but you
Deathclaw
fall
is the
into the
highest.
stuff you're
level.
immune to, it's fine.
Yeah, his immune system's dead.
3. It isn't
Three,
dead.
I'm spending. I'm getting an agility point by giving you one. Therefore,
Action.
spending an immediate action point. Whatever. So I'm
Bottle
just
cap.
rolling 3. Bottle cap. So I need to roll a 9 or below on all of these.
That's not bad.
No.
No.
Oh no.
It's just a
hang
flat
on.
no.
I can re-roll one of them just based on one of my perks
Okay.
without spending anything. That's a crit.
Okay.
So that's
Hey.
3.
Nice!
That's
Oh.
3.
Okay, well, your instincts. Great. Awesome. So your instincts were to ignite and throw the bomb right in front of you. But because you realized that it's
Imagine.
pinned down and can't reach you, you withhold yourself and you get to keep the mini nuke.
Yeah.
I'm just hugging it at this
And then I
point.
shoot that thing in the fucking head.
Yeah!
And it dies. It wasn't. Of course, now that startles you, and you drop the mini nuke out of. I just kidding.
I accidentally shoot the mini.
No, so you managed to kill the.
Put that thing in your bag!
It dies. No
You're
exit.
firing
No,
the
no,
with the
nothing.
fire.
is
He
grabs
grabs a
the bag. I
bullet,
have a
whiz by his
cooler.
ear.
And the shotgun blast rings out and then goes silent.
Alright, that was my bad.
Rifle blast. Pop. You just hear a little whisper.
Nice one, Poppy! Way to go!
Okay. So,
That was my bad.
do you guys peruse the area? Want to get out of here?
I got what I want.
I'm looking. I'm like
All
using
right.
my super sledge to like push shit around and see if anything's good.
Before we move on, rules,
Radiation.
which are conveniently in 2 separate places in the book.
Of course they are.
But luckily I was semi-aware of that. So, an example of a hazard like irradiated air, which is, I assume, essentially what we're being exposed to. It recommends 2 die of piercing radiation damage.
Ooh.
So it's radiation damage, which is different depending on like what your damage resistance
Yeah.
is. And for hazards, if we go to the other page that explains how to use hazards. I already read it. That was just for dramatic effect. Basically says that the DM can kind of decide like how often it triggers. They recommend
Sure,
like
sure.
is it every 10, every 20, every 30?
Yeah.
And then at the end of their exposure, when we leave the area, we roll as many times as would have been.
So there's not
combined.
scaling radiation. It's just radiation.
That's what it says. So like say you say it's 10 minutes is like sort of like the knock. We
So it's
spend
how
20 minutes
the
here.
severity is how often I call. I got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And we'll do it all at the end. So it's not going to hit us while we're here. Like when we exit by that time, if we spent 20 minutes here, you're going to say roll 46 because it was 2 per 10 minutes.
Got it.
Sure, sure.
Okay. So, well, okay, then I'll ask. How long do you want to spend looting?
We've spent like 5 minutes here now?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know, just like 5. I mean, it's a bunch of dead people and ripped up
He
shit. So
found a mini nuke.
I'm
You
like,
should put that in your lunchbox. Yeah, it's a good idea. I have them
how you
sometimes.
put it in your bag already?
I took it back out.
God damn it!
It's shiny.
Buffing
Yeah,
it.
I want to spend 5 minutes looting.
Yeah.
There's
I'll
loot
spend,
rules
like,
in this
5
game.
minutes.
I want to loot.
I'm not doing shit. I'm admiring my mini.
Yeah.
nuke.
Now
Okay.
I don't want to do thorough. I want to do a cursory glance.
Okay. Yeah.
So if that increases the difficulty, that's fine by me.
That's kind of
Okay.
where I'm at. Too.
So,
I'm just like knocking shit around,
so-
seeing if anything's cool. And
Usually
not
I do
torn to
like
shit.
one check, and then I give as a group, one person will roll for it, and that's just the group. Because I
Yeah.
I don't like
what the stats.
Okay,
Can I
you
help?
roll and you roll and it's just annoying. So let's do I'll just give a challenge rating 1 for this because the scale of loot's probably not going to be too great.
Perception survival.
Can I be helping?
I thought there was perception and survival's definitely though. Yeah, you can
see.
help. Of course you can assist. I just don't want.
Yeah. Perfect. Love it.
I'm at the door. I'm getting this
You're,
open.
okay, so in the process, give me the doors basically locked in. They couldn't open. It was too heavy. And so there's a mechanism that seems to help them assist in opening it, but it's been destroyed by the Deathclaw encounter they had. It's just destroyed. So you're going to have to do it with raw strength.
Okay.
That's going to be a 1 for you with strength and, again, another athletics. A lot of physical stuff right now going on. Okay, so what do you got for me?
I run over to a body that's kind of in the way, and I go, "Ugh," and it doesn't move at all. Well, I give up. I'm ready to leave.
What was your total?
I got a crit,
Oh, I got nothing.
which
So therefore,
technically means that I don't.
Oh.
Do anything.
That
'cause I
mine
have
don't
to
count at
stop.
all, but
Damn.
I crit.
'Cause I
Fuck
didn't get
you.
any.
Okay,
Damn.
so
God damn it!
You come over and help move the body.
see-
You just like throw it away with one hand, but there's nothing there.
You see a
reroll.
single, a bloodied bottled cap, like just chilling there. So you
Ooh.
get to snag that. So +1 bottle cap, guys.
there you go. Poppy's
Wow.
got a bottle cap.
Make sure it's still good.
No,
No.
no.
We have to bite them. They might be plastic. Plastic ones aren't worth anything.
Can we rinse it off first? It's kind of covered in ghoul blood.
I am iron deficient.
Have fun. Don't swallow it though. It's not a gumdrop.
She holds it
Not
up
a
to her
what?
mouth.
It's not a gumdrop.
Oh.
Brandon.
It's good.
myself some bottle caps.
I'm putting it on my sheet.
One bloody.
God
One bloody. gumdrop.
damn it.
But
I
yeah,
heard that too, but we won't. We'll keep going. Okay, so we get a bottle cap, and what do we got, Brandon? Or sorry, what do we got, guy?
What do you need from me?
Strength and athletics 1.
You got this. What do you need? Never mind.
That is a critical failure.
Oh!
So he gets up there, does the open the door, open sesame, and nothing happens. It's he tries his might, but there seems to be something blocking the. It's not your strength. It's something's blocking the door from opening, and that's when you see there's this unfortunate shard of a ghoul's arm sticking through the mechanism, kind of like
There's
there.
a mirrored moment of him like pulling on the door as I'm pulling on the body, and neither are moving.
So yeah, so so there seems to be something gumming up. In order to get out, you're gonna have to find a way to clean out and fix the mechanism. So
Hanley.
who wants to?
What?
Whoa.
Bring those biceps over here.
Bicep.
Yeah. What do you need? Just power posing.
I'll point her towards the actual wheel, and then
Uh-huh.
I will go try and clear out the mechanism.
Okay, so the mechanism clearing out is an intelligence based thing. So that's going to be intelligence with. Why can't there just be a science?
Repair?
Where's science? Oh, there's science. Okay, it's an intelligence science or repair.
Yeah,
Intelligence
repair.
repair.
Thank you.
Hang on, I was about to say I have really good in both. I would have to roll a 10. Do you want?
Mine's a 9. So
Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll assist. How about that?
I have a
Okay.
multi-tool. Do you want
So
that?
1.
I do have. Yeah, I have one as
I have a
well.
multi-tool.
I have a multi-tool, so I can reduce the
Yeah.
difficulty of peer test by 1. So.
So would it be a 0?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Wait,
assist.
roll-
it.
roll for
But
AP.
if I still roll, we can get
Action.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll roll for
yeah,
it.
That's correct.
You know
So
what's up.
9 or less.
You got
You're
it.
not bad.
That one
Just-
did not make it in there, so that's a 7.
Nice.
That's a 15.
Okay,
We have
that's
1 success.
2 success because I
2
success.
successes, right?
Nice. Generation.
So, 2
eight.
You're able to, spit on it, rub it with your handkerchief, and like you able to rip it out, and then the door finally can give way, and it opens to reveal a long hallway with lights flashing, like
Oh.
Like white.
and
fluorescent-y-
there's all. Do what?
fluorescent-y white lights.
Yeah, like it's kind of like the yellowed
Okay,
old,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's flickering.
Like
and
iridescent.
It's
Is
just this
this
creepy
old
hallway.
Clinical.
Do what?
Is this the same? Well, sorry, you go ahead.
No,
I'm
go-
sure you will answer it in the descriptions.
So in the hallway, it's this flashing, and it's just this kind of like carved out rock hallway that ends in sort of a stairway up, carved out of stone as well. And that's all you can see right now.
I'll just call it the group. Hey, y'all, we got it open. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Coming. I'm right here. Wait.
Let's go carefully
Yeah.
into the semi-flickery darkness.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know how.
So
they get
upon
electricity.
Oh shit!
exiting,
I'll turn up my flashlight then.
upon upon exiting the space, given this is such an irradiated zone, you were there for about 10 minutes after failing and
Closing
having
the door
to
behind us.
fix the door. So you close the door, canceling it. That's 10 minutes. So I want you guys to roll 10 minutes. We'll do just 2 rad damage die.
Just-
yeah.
Oh wait, I thought you would roll it.
I thought that
We can roll it for
doesn't
ourselves.
Roll it
matter.
for ourselves.
I mean, I don't think that matters at all.
Rolling my new Fallout dice, so I don't have to remember what.
So
the
remember,
numbers
it's
mean
not
anymore.
numerical. It's
Right.
3 is
1 is
nothing.
1, 2 is 2.
No, wait.
No.
3 is...
3 and 4 are nothing. 5
Yeah.
and 6
Okay. Or 2.
are...
crit 1 plus a condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But the condition is
You
piercing,
little
said.
ratted up
Yes.
there.
So it
What are you
goes
looking at me
through
for?
your-
You failed the check.
I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Oh,
damn.
2 conditions.
So well, that's
Oof.
isn't the condition piercing? So it just goes through
That's what
your
you said, right?
Armor, which is not good. If you have rat protection,
Yeah,
that's
she
Yeah.
has rad protection, but,
But I rolled a piercing.
And you would roll to see like what part of your body it's affecting. I think still
Sure.
seems fair.
I mean, I guess-
because your DR is going to differ on which body part it's affecting.
Not
Question
me.
is piercing an
I
additional
don't
point
have
of
to.
damage
No.
that goes through,
You're a
or is
ghoul.
it just
I know.
1 point goes through? Like,
Oh,
just...
yeah.
You just don't.
Oh, that's right.
reduce
You
it
were
by
rolling.
one.
I didn't even realize what you were doing either.
Yeah.
So if
So I
you
rolled-
take 2 damage and it's pierce and it had the effect piercing,
Piercing.
then
1
You-
just goes through.
do you have? It depends on whether you have DR. If you don't have DR,
I
it doesn't
do.
matter.
Yeah.
Your DR goes down by 1.
so therefore you probably.
Oh,
wouldn't
okay,
take
okay,
into
so it
your-
does
like
still
one more
matter.
point is going to go through.
It's a 4.
It doesn't go through all of it.
Yeah, it just goes through. It minuses your
Okay.
DR.
Damn
so
it.
you probably wouldn't. No,
I
you
still
don't take any.
think I take damage then.
You don't. Because it would be 1.
Because it'd be
And it
1
would-
damage.
You're fine.
DR reduced by 1 makes my DR 1. Okay.
Rules.
Hey!
Okay. So you
Beefy?
guys are
Maybe.
moving down and up into this
Hiya.
this darkened stairway.
My right arm no longer has any rad reduction, but I also don't take.
No,
any
it only does it for that one thing.
It's just for the.
It's just for
damage.
that
It doesn't
damage.
remove
You
it
still
entirely.
have it. It just
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
It
I
just
rolled
gets
2
through.
effects. Oh, it just
So-
gets through. Okay.
it just
So I take
goes
2
through.
damage.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are proceeding forward up the stairs.
My
There's
right
no
leg is humming.
Alternative direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
So
I've got
as
my flashlight on max.
as you go up the stairs, the lights are mostly fried out. And judging by the smell, which I forgot to describe in the other room, it feels like it's been this happened. It wasn't 5 minutes ago. I'll put it
Yeah.
that way. The bodies, of course, it smells like ghoul, which is kind of rotting
Already
flesh and
bad.
formaldehyde. It's kind of the smell you get with a ghoul. Sorry, but that's it. So you notice the smell depreciating as you go away, and there's yellow tape like "Do Not Cross" and other stuff. But
not
lining
listening to
again
that.
up the stairs, it's like there's like propaganda posters as well, like the overseer has your back, and it's like, you know, this kind of guy, and he's like touching you.
It's a picture of you.
in the picture, and it's like no, that's what I'm saying. The
Is it-
face is like a little white circle that says
Oh.
you in it, like, you know, it's like the overseer's got your back, and you
And
know,
the overseer is like a person or a
it's
ghoul?
a ghoul.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a ghoul.
Oh.
In a Vault Tech uniform and everything. And it's like, and it's all hand painted propaganda.
So weird.
Very much like the kind of a like old school style that you might have seen during the oil wars.
I was about to say, does this sound familiar in any way, shape, or form to Saul?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think
in
this is
relation to like what we experienced. like,
in your past and here.
recently.
No,
Okay.
this is entirely unique. I mean, your experience is Vault 12, right?
Right.
And the hell that was that, and other individuals that were a part of that process. But ultimately, like the paintings are really kind of bad. They're like
it's
handmade.
reminiscent, but not like
Yeah,
because
it's like-
I've been here.
Yeah,
I've
I've
heard
been
about
here.
it.
No. This is very strange.
Yeah.
And, you know, begs a lot of questions. And as you keep going up and up and up, more and more propaganda, it's like welcoming these people to their new lives as ghouls. And, you know, the darkness, you know, and the foreboding nature like sends signals into your to your amygdala and throughout your body as it, like, you know, this is wrong and like what could be at the top of these stairs. Eventually you see a sort of light, this sort of stairway to hell in a way, and it's sort of this effervescent green glow, but it's less intense at the top.
Does the Geiger counter start making noise again?
Yeah, what are we...
It's
what are we
like
doing?
background. It's like tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
tick, tick.
Okay.
There's a little bit. It's definitely irradiated down here, but it's nowhere near as
It's
bad as that
not-
room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's only one way to go.
Let's just be careful and quiet.
I'm just gonna have one of my baseball grenades at the ready, just in
Yeah.
case.
Just in case. So as you get and approach the top, carved out in this sort of like motif is like a relief, an old school like Greco-Roman relief of like ghouls, like almost Egyptian in a way as well. Like we're depicting ghouls, like some like humans, which are depicted as like ape-like and degenerate and sort of like regressed in a way. These like sort of like
So these were ghoul supremacists.
yeah, like sort of like dare I say just like kind of horrific depictions of
Yeah.
humankind, submerged into this vat and then coming out like these regal, wonderful creatures, these amazing entities of just like resounding, glory, all pointing up towards, as this transition, almost like looks like an evolutionary thing, like almost
Yeah.
like eugenics, like very weird depiction as it kind of transitions in, and they're pointing towards this sign. So they're on the left and right side of this tall hallway as you approach the top, and written above the exit of this tunnel is "Welcome to Hades."
In any of the posters and stuff that we were seeing, were there any dates or anything like that mentioned?
Ooh.
Like year?
No.
Year this? It's just
No.
all very like...
Interesting.
Yeah, they don't seem old. They seem relatively. They're
Yeah.
hand painted. They're like old in the sense of like they've been in the office for 5 years, kind of old. Like you pass the same poster in your corporate job every day kind of level, but not like ancient.
Man, if my taste buds worked, this would leave a bad taste in my mouth.
You just felt compelled to say that as a goal.
Yeah.
Like, guys, listen, listen here.
I'm
You're
not
walking on
agreeing
thin
with
ice,
any
buddy.
of this.
No.
I don't think ghouls are a heightened level of existence. I promise.
No movement, nothing.
You start to hear before you see, because there's kind of like the doorway isn't open, it's closed. You just see this glow cracking through the slants of this kind of regal, almost wooden and steel door. But you hear like rushing water, perhaps, and like there's like some sort of noise. You just can't put your finger on what it is, but it's like this cacophony of noise.
You want me to go take a look at
there's-
that?
See, there was other buildings and structures here.
No, it's just a hallway right now, just like an ascent up.
Gotcha.
I don't know if we want to see what that is, because I think we just want to leave.
Isn't that the way out? That's the only way to go.
Is that the only way?
Oh, yeah, let's describe it. It's a hallway
okay.
stair.
This is like a
into
new
door.
entrance in the continuance
Yeah.
of
Okay.
this.
Yeah, it's like this
Guy-
is the end of the stairway.
Guy's
the
already like
doors-
20 feet ahead of them.
Yeah.
Wait
Sorry,
up, guy.
I don't know if I poorly described that, but
No, I-
Saw as he's walking by one of the posters of the blank faced one. He's just gonna draw a little face in it.
So,
Okay.
Just draw a little
why
face.
the heck do the ghouls... Why are they, operating like their vault tech? Like, why are they mimicking their posters and stuff?
I haven't been
Imitation
here.
is the highest form of flattery.
I don't know.
I haven't been here, so.
But
I
how
don't
do
know.
they even know? Have they been in vaults?
Well,
Why wouldn't they?
they could
Because the
Ben.
vaults are closed.
And the vaults were
Says
supposed
you.
to protect.
Aren't you
well,
from a
you
vault
would
that's open?
you would be like
Well, I got kicked out.
you
but
would
our
say,
vault
well,
is
I was
closed.
in a vault because just to remind
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
As a player, like, well,
I was in a
they
vault.
left the vault door open, you
Yeah,
know.
I don't know if they fucked up or that's where we come from.
Yeah, my
And, like-
parents were let out of a vault when it opened, so some vaults are.
My vault just never closed. That's why I look like this.
And it's
He's a-
also
he's a
you wouldn't
ghoul.
know this.
Your vault. Whoa! That's really bad. I am so sorry that happened to you.
She's growing up so fast.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Do you not know that's how?
I don't
That's
know.
how ghouls are. That's how
Surface is
ghouls
kind
became a thing.
This
Was
is
the
how
Vault-Tec
the
experiment.
ghouls exist.
When the green air loves a body very much,
Uh huh.
it embraces it in such a way to create a thing like that.
You gotta open the door.
God.
Okay.
Skin just peeled.
So you open the door. Yep.
Emily's vomiting.
So I'm curious,
In the
like,
background.
what in
It's
your
just rainbows.
quickly in your characters' heads, what are they expecting to find behind the doors?
You said it sound like this is where the flow of like a water flow of what would be assumed was coming. Like that's.
What?
Oh, I said you could hear something that
Like,
sounds like
yeah,
liquid moving.
That's what I mean. Like, I imagine it's like just a river of radiation, essentially.
Like in what? Like
Like a river
just
type,
a
like
river, underground river.
kind of
I was thinking
I
some
think-
sort of leak.
Oh.
So make sure I understand everything before I answer. This
So
hallway
right answer.
was just straight down to
Yeah,
this
it's-
science-like facility.
Yeah, well, it's like a conversion.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I'm
then-
imagining it's
I-
kind of like when Portal 2. Whenever you go like super deep into Aperture, it's like the old office buildings of Aperture, that kind of vibe.
Yeah,
Okay. Anyone
but
else
it's
play
a
Portal?
single hallway, like with propaganda,
Yeah.
carved motifs into a double door with a "Welcome to Hades" sign.
Henley is picturing like the mess hall of the vault that she grew up in, but filled with ghouls.
Okay.
I would say
Like-
All right, but either of you, I was gesturing to the table.
Guy would probably, like just the way his mind works, if the end result is down there, and that's the great picture they want to paint, and this stairway is a stairway to get you mentally ready for that, then the front would need to be just that, a very nice looking front. You would want it, no matter what nefarious things you may be doing down there, you want to make sure you can either psychologically, warfare, calm people
It's the
before they get
Oasis.
there. So yeah, it would be an incredible place that would look very open and welcoming at one point during its heyday. Because they want to let people in. You don't want the first thing to see to be this horrible picture that gets
Yeah.
worse. But once you're in a stairwell, you're already there.
Logic. I like it.
I think the walls are pissing.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
Leaking.
What does that sound? Oh, okay. I keep worrying that the cameras are turning off.
We gotta do it again.
I bought. Me and my friend are splitting a Horus Heresy Warhammer box, so I just got the notification that it came in like a big old box.
War gaming.
I'll get it. I'll get somebody into that game. I mean, you guys are one step away. I'm not gonna lie. One step
Stop
away.
looking at me.
That's
Stop looking at me.
Way too much math. I am not that smart.
There's no facing in these
someone who's
games.
into Warhammer. I think I
what?
talked to you about. We can talk about it
Okay.
later. But yeah.
Well, so you all have your
Half of friends.
your expectations. You're the closest, though you didn't physically describe, but like what you end up seeing when the double doors open.
Wow.
When you open them, it is a massive underground ravine. Your close estimates have it from where you are across to the other side, and it's kind of curving like this, and this massive sort of crack, this huge fissure. It has to be like 30, 40 miles.
Damn.
I'm talking
Oh, shit.
massive.
Damn.
I didn't know our render distance was 7 high.
It looks like what
The
you would
Minecraft
expect
reference.
the underworld to look like. It is
Shit.
huge, and it's curving from the left, and it does this U-bend. You are near the top of the ravine, overlooking it. And these signs and banners, which are kind of aged a little bit, says, Hades welcomes you to your new life, your resurrection. At the bottom of the ravine, probably 30, 40 miles deeper down, is a massive nuclear river waste runoff river. It's huge, like the river Styx almost. To your left and right, you're basically on this shelf, right? The shelf in the rock. There's these welcome wagons and different buildings and orientation buildings, like welcome to, like, finding your new discipline, finding your new job, finding your new home, your new wife, your like supplemental family stationing and
Hades
like
guest
military
services.
defense. Do what?
Hades guest services.
But it's all, there's no
Chamber of
one here.
Commerce.
The exit entry is just covered in yellow tape. Yellow tape is everywhere. Like, quarantine, do not cross. Maybe it has something to do with Deathclaw, who knows. But it's all been blocked off and it's just dead empty. Across the way and down, it's like the mines of Moria down here. You see this bridge kind of leading this path down and over across a bridge. And across the bridge is a city. It is massive. It is as big as Nashville is. It is a literal city with buildings and structures, and the cacophony and noises you can hear are people thousands of what seem to be, you can only assume, ghouls.
Yeah.
Thousands of them are down there. Luckily for you, it's vacant here, but there's thousands of them down there. And as you look along the ridge, you can see places that look similar to yours, like 10 miles that way. Looking through your scope, let's say, you can see another area like this. And there's another one down there.
More welcome areas.
Welcome areas, all following this massive underground ravine
Leads to the city.
that leads to the city.
Huh.
And you see in the entryway to the actual city, which again, it's just, I'm trying to express the scale of this, is these two carved metallic structures of a vault-looking guy with his, it's a ghoul, but in the same, it looks like the poster, these vault-looking guys looking like this, that like are of what seems to be this overseer-like figure. And he is wearing a Vault-Tec jumpsuit with his hand over his heart, very Lenin-like, if you're familiar with like original Soviet propaganda, very much like that. Two statues of him welcoming you into this massive city, and it's like Rapture or something like that. Underground's huge. And for a moment, all of you just take it in, this massive living city that's been underneath everyone's feet this whole time. And the radiation is not too bad right now, but the closer you get to the waste, the worse it's going to get. But it's clear a couple of points. This is a ghoul city, obviously, and it seems based on the reliefs, they may not like humans too much. Hard to say. Hard to say. But it seems like the only real path is
into the city.
It seems to be into the city.
They don't really have a way.
But I
out
mean,
that we can
you can
see.
maybe scavenge the surrounding areas. But if you look down in your scope on the bridge, just to give it all, because I know you guys, can I make a perception check? Just to avoid that, you guys have eyes. There seems to be one dude sitting, kind of bored, like on the bridge, and you look down his scope, and it's a ghoul like sitting on the bridge, like kind of picking his teeth, like. And then you watch him, like he's picking it, and one of his teeth fall out, and he's, like, and he just kind of flicks it off and off the bridge into the waste. But it seems to be completely abandoned up
I
there.
remember that feeling.
The other welcome areas, are they blocked off by yellow tape, or is it just this one?
It seems to be they're active, but they're like the nearest one's about 10 miles
Right,
away.
it's distant,
It's
but it's
distant.
so
And it's like overlooking like a valley.
Yeah.
Literally, it's so big.
So
It's the
it's
size
not
of
like
the Cumberland Basin.
it's not like an
Holy
open top
shit.
basin.
No,
or like
it is
a ravine where it's
massive.
like cut.
No, it's like
Okay.
it's like a fracture thing, and it goes up to a point. It's
Point,
like
okay.
almost like a scar in the the underneath the skin of the world. What made this is it's obviously not a natural formation though.
Yeah.
Like this is ridiculous. Like it's beyond. But it hasn't been carved. It's been like it's been like cleaved almost.
Holy shit.
I mean, damn.
How far away is the bridge? Did you
The
say?
bridge, like, luckily, it seems like you're like really close to the entrance of the city. It's like there's a lot of like it's like
Lucky
spokes
us.
on a wheel. There's a lot of bridges, but it's the one closest to you, and they all have these like statuesque guys guarding in this massive. I should describe like there's like almost a medieval wall. And it's like built into like I can't even describe like this kind of this barrel, this overhang.
I'm imagining a little
Massive
bit kind of
wall.
like I can't remember which one, but the air temple in Avatar, where they were like the city is kind of built into a ravine, kind of like this, where like
Yeah, there's like, but
Kinda like
it's
that.
mostly built onto the ground, but there's stuff like building up onto the
Okay.
roof. Yeah, I don't know if there's hanging structures. I haven't thought that far ahead. But right now,
thank you for your honesty.
it's a massive
they
massive
can't
city
fly.
with
Ghouls
like a
can't
big
fly.
medieval wall, and
So
it's just like, and you can see like suburbs and settlements like down and across, like it's like growing. Like there's a massive population here. To say like, but it's been almost 100 years since the bombs fell.
Yeah.
And ghouls can be made. So who knows how long they've been at this? There has to be. It's half the age of America if it started when the bombs fell. Crazy. Not applying it as, but those are ideas.
So,
Do you think when the bombs fell, it created this?
I think this had to have been made way after.
Not the city, the space.
Oh,
Something underground.
maybe it. Definitely not natural, that's for damn sure.
Well, we
No.
can't spend. Lest you forget. We can't spend too much time down here. She's like scratching at her leg.
Putting
We-
Saul's... oh, sorry, you finish. My bad.
It's fine. Go on.
No, please. I'm sorry. I thought you were finished.
No, it's
You
fine.
paused.
I'm going to win this.
Putting Saul's knowledge of...
Wait 1 second. You were saying?
Well, no, never mind.
All right, go ahead.
Putting Saul's essentially like macro knowledge of explosions and its effects
Right.
on terrain.
Deducing what caused this.
Would this be what Minerva is suggesting? Like, would this be caused
give me a
by
1.
Vibon?
A 1
Bomb.
with explosives and intelligence.
While he's doing that, you said the bombs fell how long ago?
Almost 100 years ago. Not quite, but almost.
That's
It's
not enough
2161, 2077 is the year the bombs fell.
2077.
That is a success. One
Okay.
success.
This is definitely created by some sort of nuclear, the nuclear energy. Like this had to have been a bomb underground, because on the surface maybe it creates like almost like a point of impact that makes it like a circular.
But
like
one as opposed
it's been
to
like cluster, like
multiple.
no, this is going to be a series,
Oh,
like
okay.
a lot of nuclear
Just like
bombs. Yeah,
maybe a facility that was making them. Or
Yeah, this was it was
Hmm.
after the big one, but a whole bunch of smaller ones.
yeah.
Maybe
Would I know of any ghouls that left like immediately after bomb dropped and just left out to be on their own kind of thing?
I'm sure.
Okay, but not it's not like there was this one big group and they just left and did their own
No,
thing.
there was
Okay.
nothing quite like that.
Okay.
So either we try to find a way out through these welcome centers, which if it's like ours, don't have a way back up.
not an easy way.
But there's got to be a way for people to get out, ghouls
there.
to get out, because they're clearly working on getting people in. There's got to be
Right.
some way to communicate,
or
travel.
No, yeah, there's
Or
got
it
to
was
be a
just
way to
set
get
up.
But
to
it's
the
probably
surface
in the
'cause they've gotta
city.
bring people down.
Yeah.
or it was set up a long time ago, and they keep some may just fail eventually, and they just leave those welcome centers to rot.
It might
You might be right, but
it might be our turn to cover up.
Oh,
yeah.
A
oh.
lot of that in this campaign. A lot
What
of that.
about
Man, racism's a
what's the
bitch.
like ground?
What are we trying to? What are we saying with this arc here? What are we
So
trying
what
to
you're
say?
saying is, in the Dr. Seuss story of the Sneetches, we're at the point where they're trying to make them all stars instead of stars and squares or whatever the
Yes.
fuck.
What?
Yes.
What?
I know exactly
We
what
haven't
you're talking
gotten that
about.
far in the story yet. Where we're like, actually, all the shapes are fine.
And then we'll conclude with the radical assertion that racism is bad. and
You
then,
heard it
and then
here first.
we'll pat ourselves. Oh man, we did it.
I mean, I can also just go in and do a little bit of recon, and you guys.
That's boring.
Yeah,
Said God.
Damn it!
That's boring.
Don't split the party.
To be fair,
this.
even in comparison to other systems, this would be a bad one to split the party.
Oh
Yeah.
What's the like ground like? Is there dirt? Like, could we make ourselves look ghoulish,
I'm
or
sure.
just like get dirty enough that
I
we
would
can't
say-
tell?
I would say the way that I would do it is I would do like a roll for like a deception like roll is what I'd ask you to do, and then you
Right.
can describe how you go about
Survival
doing it.
charisma.
So it would definitely be survival, and it'd definitely be charisma. Yeah, definitely. And I'd say like making yourself like covered. You noticed a lot, and I'll give you this observation going up. A lot of the guards down there had to have those face wraps, the same that you saw during the first session, the very first session we had. So having your face cover, you know,
It's not abnormal.
no, I wouldn't imagine. Like that's a fair assessment. So I would say like
Okay.
do a solid challenge rating 1 for the group as a general, like for the 3 of you. Anyone can like you can assist, and we'll go from there.
Someone else want to do that?
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, I
Who's the
can
makeup
I can
artist?
assist. What would be your target number?
6.
So for
Oh.
survival charisma?
Yeah.
Damn.
How am
Brandon?
I higher than you?
Six.
God.
You're the best
I'm
out of
7?
everyone. You're the best out of everyone. 6, 6, and 7.
Well,
All
I
right,
right, play the
it's-
stereotypes
Wait,
being the
hang
makeup
on.
artist.
It's makeover time, folks.
Wait.
I thought you guys
Oh
were
no,
just
mine's
like,
7 too.
Wait, it's
Mine's-
makeover time. Let's go.
Minus 7.
We're not
Do
meeting
you
the
want-
allegations, man.
What was,
don't
what was the challenge? rating?
I don't.
It was 1.
Yeah.
Just one.
Oh, okay, so you don't want to cap. All right.
No. Yeah.
I'm not gonna-
That's at least one success.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 2 success.
Hey-o!
Because I succeeded, so
Cool.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys cover up,
I-
wrap your faces, put dirt on your face, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have 4 individual first aid kits, so if we want to pilfer
Take some gauze that'll
I
look
rip
gauze or
out-
bandages.
I tear
Sure.
up
Whatever you wanna do.
The remaining part of my shawl that was turned into a sling for my arm. The rest of it I tear up and wrap around my face.
I'm
Awesome.
using my like.
The shawl
hand
is
wraps
gone.
that I actually-
Okay.
You should be
Didn't I
wearing.
steal somebody's red bandana?
So your goal
I feel like I did.
is to
Oh.
find a way out of the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah, I think we're going
Because we can't stay
towards
here.
the city first.
Yeah.
Or we'll end up like you.
Here,
No
let me
offense.
just wrap your head.
Oh boy. Okay, so you guys all start to head down to the bridge then, I'm guessing.
yeah.
We
Just gonna play with it.
circle around so that it looks like we're coming from the direction of one of the other welcome centers that are
Yeah.
open.
Well, we got to get past guard number 1 first.
Oh, does the bridge?
I think
is
it goes from like one welcome center, one bridge kind of situation. Is that
the bridge connects like the welcome centers on the shelf, or is the bridge leading to the city?
Bridge. So the bridge leads to the city. The bridges are on the level of the city, and you're
Okay.
higher. So you
Yeah.
walk down the
Yeah, I want, but make it look like we're coming from one of the other welcome centers. So,
It's 10 miles away.
yeah?
but we only have to get far enough to make it look like we're.
So the way that it works,
Yeah.
and I know this is kind of like a very crazy, complicated scene, but it's like there's like a regal staircase down. It's a path. There's no other way to get down to the bridge.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just a staircase down.
when he
like-
asked, we came from that way.
It's a very like it's like you're in a town square basically.
okay.
I was trying to describe it all, but it's
Yeah.
like a very like oh my god, being a ghoul's not so bad. Oh my kind of vibe, right? And it's like this wonderful arch and like lead
This
us-
is the truth about being a ghoul.
You're taking the first one more stair step down to your new life, kind of deal. So there's like only as far as you can tell from from the center 10 miles to the
Yeah.
left or right of you is the only way down to the bridge.
Hell of a view. The fog is non-existent.
All right.
You get like imagine like a river bend. It's
Yeah.
like the city's like on that inlet, that bend,
Yeah.
and you're like a ridge around it.
Around it.
Yeah, big.
Are we the
crazy big.
kind of like the end cap to like the series of what we can see of the different welcome centers on the shelf? Are we like at the end, or is there another one the other direction?
No, you're in the middle. You're definitely not the end.
Okay.
It seems to
So
bend
we've
upward.
got-
So
okay.
orientation's confusing. You'd have to look at
Yeah.
the Pip Boys.
I just kind of wanted to know how
you
far like we are.
Heads up display.
Heads up the compass on the Pip Boy to really know any more information. But
So
the Pip Boy's broken. Nah, just kidding.
Fuck you.
It
No.
seems like the city is basically for you facing the east of you. So to the left is north,
Okay.
to the right is south, and behind you is where you came from is west.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be point guard.
Cities
Point guard.
is- Oh.
Point man.
man.
Point man. Thank
Is
you.
that where we were trying
Front
to?
man.
We were trying to go east. I mean, but on the surface, but east.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
More or less.
We'll figure it out.
All right.
I look
I'm
at
also
the
going to make
giant
sure that,
ravine wall.
as much as I can, make sure my weapons are covered up.
So with the orthographic map you actually have on your Pip Boy,
Yeah.
Hey.
Topographical.
Yay
Yo.
map. Yay map.
Boom.
Maps.
It's the map. It's the map.
you were here.
Yeah.
You traveled somewhere under here, and now you're just underneath.
Ooh.
We're under a crater.
Underneath where there's a lot of physical damage on the map.
I wonder how that happened.
It's still one of my favorite things
Ghouls.
I've made.
That is pretty
It's
sick. I
very
love it.
incredible.
Yeah, it's neat.
I love it. Yeah, I'm being point man on this approach to the guard.
Great. Makes sense to me, I guess. Okay, so down the steps, each step, more propaganda, more nonsense,
Drawing
more
more
eugenics-like conversation points that
Drawing
are
more
one-dimensional, ultimately.
Love it.
And you approach down to the bottom, and there's the guard picking his teeth, and he looks, as you're approaching, at first when he saw you coming, and he's like, and then it's just kind of this awkward moment where he notices you and you notice him, and he's just kind of like waiting for you to get there. And eventually you get an earshot, he's like, "What are you guys doing?"
We're new.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
Don't you know that's quarantine? Don't you see all the yellow tape?
We came from the other one.
Yeah.
What was that?
Sorry. What's up?
What's wrong with her?
We're not sure yet.
I'm getting used to my new body.
Only way you know that place is off limits, I'm gonna have to report you.
Hold on. Man to man. You really have to do that.
Don't make the joke. Don't make the joke. Go ahead.
Ghoul to ghoul.
You don't have to do that, do you? I mean, come on.
So he's like, he kind of looks around. He like leans over and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Look, we just want to get back in. We had a little bit of a stint.
No. What's happening right now?
We're just trying to get in. That's it.
What?
What
What are you talking about?
want to get to the city.
Okay.
We're coming. Look, we had a bender. We made some mistakes.
That's not your line. What are you saying?
Line? What do you mean line?
That's not a part of that. And then he stops and screams as he disintegrates in front of your eyes.
Disintegrates? What did you do to him?
Nice job.
I didn't do that.
He literally goes like,
Disintegrates.
"Ah!" and just disintegrates. He's gone. He turned to ash. He's blown through the tunnel of wind.
Oh,
Ooh.
is that going to happen to us?
Did anything
Maybe salt,
change?
but probably not us, right? We're fine.
Was there any indication he was going to turn into
No.
ash? There was no lights, no sounds, just
Nope.
later.
He leaned, as far as you can tell, he leaned forward in a confused stance, asked some pretty bizarre questions. Every time you responded, he gets more confused. Says that's not part of the, and then disintegrated right before your eyes in a
Was it
puff
like
of ash.
Supposed to be a code?
Do we have any memory of like that time in the green light nightmare situation that happened on the surface?
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Right? I'm pretty sure.
Some
Okay,
of you
I-
rolled to, like, you either chose
Yeah,
to, like,
one of-
distinguish
okay.
your memories or not.
Yeah, I think I
Okay.
gave you a choice. So
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember what from that, but if we do remember that,
This is starting to feel like the weird thing that happened up there with the green light and
What? The dance party? That was fun.
yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Sure.
So fun.
This doesn't feel right.
I don't know where my dress
Yeah, but
went.
it doesn't feel like that. Like, I'm
But-
still me.
Yeah, but
You're not in, like, a suit or whatever.
then tell me this: why did he disintegrate? I didn't do anything to him. I don't see anything around here that did anything to him.
Maybe it was quarantined for a reason, and we're bringing in a disease that's just gonna kill them all.
It's not a bad.
Maybe
theory.
we'll figure it out when we're in there.
Yeah!
All I can see
I
is
skipped
problem
along.
solved.
Hold, just grab her hand.
No!
Wait,
What?
we got to get that voice better.
Oh, I'll work on it.
Look, more
I'll work on it.
deeper in there.
Deeper.
do ghouls skip?
I'm sure some of them.
Okay,
ghouls
so that part's
skip?
fine.
I think I can skip as a ghoul. Is this a better ghoul voice?
Better.
just sounds like you're Miley Cyrus.
Hey, guy,
I'm trying.
talk for me.
What's your
Your
ghoul
vocal
voice
fry is
sound like
insane.
there, guy?
I'm about to reach for my father's ranger journal
Okay.
and just crack it open. Can I read it?
I mean, the cipher code I think you still don't have.
Right, no, but there's still words and things there.
Or maybe you do. It's been a
I think
while.
I don't think
I
you
think
have
it was
this.
he started to crack it, but he doesn't have enough
I've
to read.
begun to
You don't have the
understand it.
keyword.
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got like,
So what are you trying to look for in this book?
I want to make sure words are words and they can be read. We're not still dreaming.
Oh, okay. So you're looking to see if you're okay. So your litmus test for whether or not you're dreaming is if you can read the words.
Because words
Yeah.
are funky in dreams.
Yeah,
True.
clear as day,
Interesting.
very clear. You pinch yourself,
Yep.
not dreaming.
Now let's hear that ghoul voice. Pretty good.
Not bad.
All right, my turn. I'm a ghoul.
Can you throw some?
I'm sold.
Can you throw some gravel in there, maybe?
I'm-
A little bit.
Or maybe you just
I'm
don't
super
talk.
sold.
I'm a ghoul. Ooh,
Nice.
my leg is still humming.
Your leg
Let's-
is
let's-
humming.
We'll continue. This is just
Do you
really
need?
weird.
What's wrong with your leg?
The radiation.
It's humming, like buzzing, buzz.
Tingly feel.
Just gonna keep walking. And just,
Yeah, this is as we're traveling across the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
before, was he like in a
Right away.
like sitting down in a seat or anything with stuff around him, or is it just standing there? Or like was he just?
He was
standing?
sitting on a seat and he stood up when you approached, but
But it's just a seat, nothing kind
yeah,
of around. him.
nothing.
Okay.
Everything that was on his body and him, it was just gone.
How
Yeah.
far was he from the city?
So you want to? So
Or I
when
guess
you-
the outskirt, the end of the staircase.
Yeah, so the bridge is like the city like is pretty massive, but it's only like maybe a 30-minute walk to the city center maybe if you started now. Well, maybe a little bit more than that. But to the city entrance like maybe half
Yeah.
an hour to get there from the It's a very massive
Yeah.
bridge.
Yeah.
So if you start now, you'll be there in half an hour.
Okay.
When we go, do we want to like? Is it just like straight flat?
Yeah, just a bridge,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
So it'll get a little
And there's no like
parabola,
little
a bend.
structures around the outskirts of the city.
There's like there
or-
are little like it's kind of like the bridge in Florence if you've ever seen like the market bridge or I forgot what it's called, but it has like a lot of stalls on the bridge itself. It's kind of like that. There's like buildings there that you can like, but
Okay.
it's all empty because
Yeah.
like this area has been shut down for some reason.
Yeah.
Do we have any story as to why we were in the quarantined area, or
We just say that we came from the other one. They all have to come down the same staircase.
I mean, do we even need
It
to say
sound-
that we were out there now that we're like in?
well,
We're just in
Hang on.
case.
Now that
We
we're
gotta
in.
be prepared for everything.
The
And
ball-
I think
The
he was.
staircase wasn't. They didn't all lead to one staircase, did they? I thought that was.
No, it's like
Yeah.
it's spokes on like a wheel,
Yeah,
like it's like
yeah.
mini
It's not like
bridges.
it's one welcome center per bridge kind of situation. So the only way that we could be here is through that quarantined area.
When we walk up the river to one of the other staircases and walk from there.
It's 10 miles away. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't get.
Let me
to it.
draw
There's
a
no way
picture.
we
Can
can get
we
to.
like
No,
do
no.
the thing where we go? Time has passed. We walked 10
Right.
miles.
Yeah, 10 miles is not like
That's a few. That's like
Because
a
that's
full
what I
day
would
of
like to
travel.
do.
Yes, it is.
what?
Yes,
Yes.
10 miles. That's a full day of travel. In D&D, that would absolutely.
Whatever. I think you could walk 10 miles now.
So like it's like this.
I would walk 10.
No, I understand it, but I'm asking, can we say that we make that travel? Or
We
do
could go.
want
Yeah,
to,
I don't care
Or
where
do
we
we
go.
want to enter from this way?
Like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care where we
there's
go.
you are, there's a bridge.
I
So-
just think if we go over to another
Yeah.
welcome center that's not quarantined, there might be people in that welcome center.
So right now, as you can tell, this bridge is just empty. Like there's no one here. Now, if you're worried that there might be someone at the entrance of the city, if you look like the distance, it seems to be a pretty it's like a portcullis.
like
It's
me,
open.
yeah.
There's no guards or gates. I mean, why? I mean, who's gonna siege this city?
Yeah.
Like who's gonna one human? Incursion maybe. Who cares?
Are the
So
s-
it doesn't seem that there is any. But if you feel like cautious enough, the risk is that the other quarantine places might have people that
I think.
Yeah.
yeah.
Are the other cities isolated from each other?
The other quarantine or
No,
the
no,
other
the
like
other
welcome
city.
centers.
Oh,
You said they were like
it's just the one city.
It's a massive city. There's little suburbs that are like
Got it.
mattered
I
throughout, but they're
see.
way far away across
Yeah, I
the
think
river.
we're fine.
All right.
So it's up to you guys. I mean, if you want to take
I
the
think that they thought you were the guide leading us here.
My only issue with
Because
that
you
is
look older than us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, I don't know shit about here, so I don't know. I
Yeah,
can
you
try
were
and
not
think
quick
it.
on your feet
No.
at all.
No.
you hear
probably why you
as you're
died.
debating,
Yeah.
you hear, not to interrupt roleplay, but you hear like noises, like celebratory noises from the city. Some fireworks going off.
Ooh.
Touchdown.
This isn't Necropolis.
No. Necropolis is a vault.
That's where I'm from.
Vault 12. And that's in the south.
Yeah, no,
Peace.
that city name, that location name, just kind of popped up in my head, so I want to make sure.
No, this is Hades apparently.
So
Yeah,
we're
Hades.
just talking as we're walking. We're going towards
Yeah.
the entrance.
I still think it's safer otherwise, but this is fine.
We do whatever you guys decide. I'm
No,
fine
yeah.
with whatever.
At this point, I think we just
I think at this point this bridge is open and clear, and once we get there, we can just say we came from a different bridge rather than going to a different
So
bridge.
Minerva's preparing to say I told you so.
Yeah.
So the walk
It's fine.
commences, and like I described, it's a long bridge, but it's a brisk walk. You make good time, 20 minutes, and as you reach the portcullis, it's louder. There's like a lot of noises, and it seems to be something happening deeper in the city.
Can you put your pit boy on mute just in case?
Sure.
So, but as you get
what
to the
that
gate,
was.
you see like streaming out from the buildings, because as soon as you enter the walls, there's no guards, no like people like standing with guns. There's nothing like that. No police, no like security, just nothing. There's nothing like that. As you enter the city, it opens up into, carved, cleaved streets, carved out of the face of the rock, and these buildings that are somewhat carved out of rock as well, and also metal and other building materials. It's kind of a hodgepodge, but it's clean. There's a general smell of like chemical, kind of a rot in the city, but that's about the only uncomfortably disturbing, gross thing you can see. The streets are clean, and that's when you see a stream of ghouls coming out and entering the street and walking towards the city center. And before you have even a moment to question, I wonder what's going on, from behind you, more ghouls streaming out, and you're caught in this wave of just
River.
a sea
Nope, I'm
of
grabbing him.
ghouls
I
rushing forward and pushing you like and they're singing like something in a language none of you know. They're singing in some like language, some some who like language.
Oh yeah.
As they proceed forward, and you're just swelled in the rush of people
Trying to stick together.
trying to stick together.
Uh,
And there's and you hear fireworks and kids, ghoul kids. There's all sorts of, there's families and people, and they're all dressed differently, and it's just the smell is pretty bad. But the rest of it seems to be pretty uplifting and just like people are lighting sparklers and like giving food out to one another. Ghouls eat? Interesting. Of course we eat. That's a quote from the games.
Oh.
Anyway, and as they're rushing forward and kind of celebrating, and like there's banners and they're written in different, in a completely different language. It's not English. And as you're getting rushed towards the city center, there's really nothing you can do. It's like just a mob, like a parade almost. And people are like intentionally getting close together and like holding each other. It's like, whoa, as they push towards like Coachella or something. As you cannot. It's like sardines. And it happened like that, almost instant, like a bell tolled. And it basically, it feels like what it is. You entered the city right at the time of the celebratory, exodus.
With every firework, Saul's just eyes twitching with every explosion. Just
After about 15 minutes of getting pushed through these city streets and like like Jim Carrey in the Grinch as he's getting toted around and force-fed toffees and cakes and stuff.
Pudding.
It's like you guys, like you're getting swarmed. You approach this massive Colosseum, huge, carved out of stone, almost Roman in its structure. It's huge, and it's down in the divot. It's not necessarily in the city center, but it's in this really large carved out space. And you're rushed in, and you're entering these different areas and tunnels, and just like sorted out. And it's absolute chaos. And at some
We're doing
point,
a great job of blending in.
yeah, nobody's noticed you guys
Yeah.
at all.
I don't think they speak
I think
English.
it's my voice. It's very good.
Or it's... Yeah.
Yes.
And as you're pushed,
I'm not an actual zombie.
as you're pushed out,
Coachella.
it opens up.
What are they celebrating?
It opens up into this massive arena.
What's
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Map.
Escape from the arena.
The floor.
Entering
Microphone.
Grim's Gauntlet.
It's my turn.
Fallout Edition.
And now you're just
As you-
blocking their attack.
Yeah, it's okay. As
Oh, God.
as you enter in the arena, you see it's this perfectly cleaved stone. There are pools of nuclear waste leading up to a carved cliff face.
Rocks.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Now where's the crowds?
They're on the edges.
Oh, there's more.
Look at
Whoa.
those nuclear
Oh.
pools.
Yo.
Ooh.
That's cool.
That is neat.
It's very like beehive kind of situation with the tunnels leading to
Kinda,
one.
yeah.
So now you guys should be able to see pretty.
Yeah. Interesting.
Nice.
It's almost like that Black Panther scene when they're in the
This
waterfall
one
and everyone's standing
is
up on the cliff face.
interesting. Yeah.
Brandon, you hear you
What?
Never mind. You nodded like you
Are
were.
these does that
Sure,
look
I-
like they're like
Oh.
spilling over? Are they like running water or whatever liquid?
Running waste.
Running toxic
Yeah,
waste.
it's like toxic waste running off.
like
these
little
cliffs.
waterfalls.
Ah, that's cool.
Exactly. Surrounding these cliff faces are a variety of ghouls standing guard in the same sort of orientation you saw them during one of the during one of your encounters with this particular cult. There's this they look exactly the same.
These ones are armed.
They're armed and you're just armed.
No, I'm rearmed.
Ah, true.
Minerva 2. Rearmed.
Armageddon.
Rearm again. That was good. I think Matthew's the only one that can break Brandon.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just got just.
He's got a direct line to your funny bone. Which Minerva only has one of now. Who knew that dismemberment humor was gonna get Brandon?
Thanks, it's the trauma.
Oh! It's okay, that's why you have a cramp.
Funniest bit we ever did was that thing about eating fingers.
Okay. So, amongst the sea, you see basically a gaggle of what seems to be humanoids as well, waiting like in chains at the end of the arena you're at. So this is the far end of the arena, and you see like all of these people guarding this massive, like the stone structure and these waterfalls pouring out in these massive pools. And you're forced in, and eventually you are kind of shoved in, and you find a seat, and you're kind of forced down, and you're the spectators in what seems to be this sort of massive cultural event. What it is, who's to say? So you're into this massive coliseum, and you take a seat, and that's when a particular individual, a very regal-looking ghoul, steps out.
The guy that's on the statues, or the statues are on.
Where are you? This is him.
Vecna.
Steps out with a microphone, an old condenser microphone,
Yo.
and you good?
I'm done.
She's allergic to ghouls.
It's the radiation.
It's the radiation. Sorry.
We're slowly dying in this place.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
We're slowly changing.
Oh,
I've got Rad X if you need it.
I have rat away, but I didn't take any radiation damage. If you want some diluted rat away,
Like I say, I have diluted Rad X. I don't know what the difference is.
Rad X prevents radiation damage.
Ah.
Rat away cures radiation damage.
Who? out of game. Who doesn't have radiation damage reduction?
I have it on some parts of my body, the parts that did not get affected.
I have it on 0 because I need it, but how much do you have it on everything?
I have it on everything except for my head.
Same.
I'm gonna give you some diluted Rad-X. Your choice if you want to take it or not.
Thanks. And he says I don't, yes and.
No, you said that.
Yeah.
I just made it public.
Okay,
There's more than one tool in improv.
so
There's no but.
you have this. So as you sit down, this announcer with this condenser microphone steps out and goes, "Welcome, ladies and gentlemen."
Damn, his voice is nice.
Some audio effects playing.
And
Okay,
ghouls.
some post processing going on.
And ghouls like we are.
Ghouls and ghoulettes, welcome to the 75th annual Founding Games.
Oh no. Yay!
As you all know, 75 years ago today, Ghoulkind found a sanctuary here deep under the earth. And then, yeah, we did. Oh, we're so
I was there!
away from the tyranny of the soft skin. And tonight, we have a special event to celebrate such a momentous occasion. What is the 75th? What is that called? Like a...
I don't know actually.
3/4 of a century.
Plat.
What?
Well, no, that's like a name for like an event that's like an anniversary that's like... Do what?
It's platinum.
Platinum?
Yeah, because 25 is silver, 50 is gold, and then 75 years together it doesn't happen, so it's platinum.
Well, that's marriage. But I'm
Oh!
I like... Okay,
Like
whatever.
We're married to this
Like a
earth.
centennial, but like a 75. I don't know.
3/4
I don't know if
cent.
there's a
I mean,
word for.
I don't know if there is. There is in Hunger Games. There's the quarter quell.
Well, that's not...
Well, that's
I know.
every
That's
25.
not quite-
That's not about it being 75.
I know.
But that was also coming to my mind.
Tri-quarter.
But I didn't say it because it was wrong.
Triquarter.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So he's going through and
bad.
kind of going and vamping like in some sort of, ceremonial way. We have a special event. Tonight, we have a series of smooth skins here to put on a show! And then a light shows, and you see the kind of enchained, unfortunate individuals here. But these specimens are lacking, aren't they? And he points the mic to the crowd, and the crowd goes, "Woo!" And so, from the shadows underneath, imagine like the Roman Colosseum, they take like little spikes and like poke them, they're like, ah! Ah! And they're shoved into one of these pools. And all but their bones are left.
Shit.
Oh, that was fast.
Oh!
But I told you.
Semi-sesquicentennial. Okay. Semi-sesquicentennial.
Semi-sesquicentennial.
I like
crazy.
mine better.
Alright.
But see, I told you, there's a way in and out. That's not the welcome centers.
And so these poor humans are eradicated.
Oh, yeah.
You're looking for ferocity, aren't you? You're looking for a show, aren't you? And every time he says something, they crowd.
Yeah.
You're looking for some mean, bad, smooth skins, aren't you? And as he gets
Yeah.
into it, his voice gets more gravelly. You're looking for those blood-curdling moments, those death-defying feats. You're looking for these guys. And out from the shadows pops on a light onto you guys.
Oh shit! Really?
I'm a ghoul.
Super duper ghouls over here. I don't know what you're talking about.
And that's when you feel guns pressing up
Oh,
against each of your
hey.
backs.
Hi.
And you have one guy who leans forward and leans up to you and says, "Nice guy, nice try, betrayer." Something along those lines. And as he lifts you up,
That was mean.
and then of course, as you guys like stand up, the people that are surrounding you are like, "Oh!" Because they start to tear off your bandages and you're
Yeah.
covered in your dirt. You look
What?
so silly. These smooth skins thought they could slip by unnoticed. Maybe if they went around instead of going right through our security checkpoint, they would have fared better. But you know what they say in our schools? To be smooth skin is to be smooth brained.
God.
See, I fucking told you.
Excuse me. You guys are forced down and taken and stripped of your weapons, but not your gear, not your armor, and forced into the arena alone.
And so I just get drug away from my shotgun. Not again.
Am I able to put on my real armor?
Sure.
Great.
All my
I am now
explosives.
completely exposed to
No,
radiation.
yeah, your weapons are gone.
My mini nuke.
Cool.
You asshole! That was mine.
It's just launched with the rest of the fireworks.
Hey, it wouldn't hurt them. Maybe.
You know what they love up in the surface, don't you, these smooth skins? They love other smooth skins. So we got a bit of an incentive for you all, so you'll fight. And as you guys are let in, you see hanging
No.
from a rope.
Oh. It's his dad!
It's somebody. It's just some random dude.
Some rando.
He's tying the knot. It really is platinum.
Maybe. Hey, that actually worked, damn.
Nice.
He's just in one of the alcoves now.
Good enough.
No.
It's okay, he's fine. If he falls, he'll just land in the pool that is...
That is gonna dissolve him?
I know.
It's just green water, right?
Yeah. We didn't just see them dissolve.
There's Henley standing atop the rock.
Hell
Is
yeah.
that you?
Yeah, I
I
think
don't know,
so.
is it?
I think that's
You have the heavy gun.
Yeah.
No,
Except
it's a
I don't
character.
actually have a
It's a
heavy gun.
sledgehammer.
Wait,
Super sledge.
did we take the big gun from the guy that almost
No.
killed Minerva?
No, I don't think so.
I don't
Maybe
know.
it got destroyed in the robots.
Nobody could use it.
Yeah,
I think I could use it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe I can.
I think it might have gotten exploded.
I think it got destroyed.
I am leaning with that as well.
Because
Like
big
when
guns-
a robot
big
blew
guns
up,
only have a
it,
wall.
Oh, I don't have any guns.
when a robot blew up, it blew up. I feel like that's
Yeah, I think that's
Pretty
what
sure that's
happened. I think it got destroyed in the.
Okay. So as you guys enter and are forced in and stripped of your weapons, as you enter this arena, are thrown spiked rolling pins.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
Could I have
I
kept...
already have one.
Could I have
My
kept
rolling
two
pin.
throwing knives as they have the concealed trait?
is it
Yeah.
spike?
Cool.
Oh yeah, wait.
One
But
throwing
it's
knife
mine.
in each boot.
Okay.
My switchblade also has concealed, so
Okay. You can try.
yeah.
Yeah, you can try.
What do I try?
I don't know this. If it's just concealed.
It's concealed if it, it's just...
Concealed?
It's
I'm
just
pretty sure it either
There's like a-
lowers the difficulty or
It-
that's usually what it's either lower the difficulty or gives you like a reroll or something.
Yeah.
No, I think. Well,
Continue, I'll try and find
yeah,
it.
whatever. If I can have it, if I can just keep it on me, that's all. We can
I have one throwing knife.
Concealed.
I have bobby pins in my hair.
Yes.
Yep, they have to make a thorough search and perception survival difficulty too, but if
Okay.
you're just gonna let us have it...
No, I'm just gonna let you have it.
They don't do
Cool.
a thorough
Cool.
search.
Yeah.
They don't.
They're just like, what's
I don't think they
options?
really care. They
Nathan.
just took your guns, really. I think the point is for you to fight hand to hand. So they were like, yeah.
That's great.
So would I,
That's
So-
what I love.
would I still
Damn
have
it.
my combat knife?
If it's concealed in you?
No, it is not.
Oh.
Just
So-
the throwing knife is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spiked rolling pin?
For every successful challenge, you can save the life of one of your precious smooth brothers. For every challenge you fail, and then the guy's like
Lower.
lowered at foot, like they roll the dice, and now the crowd goes. Ooh. You see, it's not guaranteed to become a ghoul when dipped into these nuclear pools. Only the lucky amongst us is granted that privilege. And then he points to the light flashes at the skulls floating. So it's like a, maybe you turn into a
It's
ghoul,
eugenics.
maybe you liquefy. Who knows? Who knows why? Some people do that, some people don't.
It's eugenics, that's all it is.
Yeah, exactly. And then out from the shadows, you see a ghoul step out with 3 mutant dogs.
Not dog meat. What are you whispering about over there?
A bad joke.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. I'm looking up spiked rolling pins.
Thank
Your
you, yes.
first
Thank you.
challenge. If you choose to accept it, the crowd erupts in laughter. Not that funny. You must obtain the flags wrapped around each of these mutant dogs' necks
Oh god.
without killing them.
Oh.
For every dead dog, that's an additional foot towards the pool for poor dude. And it's just some naked dude, like screaming, like ah, ah, like hanging by his feet, screaming. You don't know him. He's just some random guy. It's like, please, don't kill him.
What if we
Ghoul
don't want
version
to
of Squid Game.
accept?
And he points to the rope operator and just starts to like lower the guy into the pool. No, please, please, no.
But like, do I get to go home?
No.
Yeah, alright. That's what I fucking thought, but
If
I
you
just
win-
wanted to ask.
Perhaps if you win, we can make a deal. And the crowd goes, ooh.
Ew, shut up. You guys are gross.
I think it's a little racist, just a little bit.
They're literally capturing us and making us do combat for sport, so I
We
don't.
don't hate them because they're ghouls. We hate them because they're stupid.
Fair.
What's the difference?
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay, so, you understand? Everyone get it?
Yeah, get the keys from the dogs, don't kill the dogs.
You got the flags, like little like
They're flags.
As you look at the dogs, there's little bandanas. They're red bandanas wrapped around. They're like, and begin. And the ghoul lets go. All right,
No.
time for a little bit of combat. So the way it's going to work is whatever ways you can consider trying to get these flags to win the game, and you get one step closer to your freedom. Okay.
It's a good thing that I have those knives because I would have to roll a 4 for any success on melee weapons.
Well, we're not trying to kill them.
So that's fair.
So is this arena like super well lit everywhere?
Champ.
Is this arena super well lit everywhere?
Yeah.
Great. That's the answer I wanted to hear.
Okay. So dogs
Why do I think that's
are at
not
10.
true?
What was your initiative, guy?
Ours is 13, both of us.
About 13. And Henley's is what?
10.
So in this case, Brandon, you want to just rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first?
We
You
can see what
you can
happens
choose.
each turn. You
Oh,
can choose.
each turn. I thought it was just at the top that you choose. Maybe. I understand now.
I'm gonna start breaking kneecaps. So
Oh, that's a good
he said, "Don't
plan.
kill them, not
Sure.
maim them.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can be maimed.
Okay,
But
great.
they're cute little puppies.
They're not."
Okay.
Just put something at
Kneecaps are a
their
good starting point. We'll go with
Turn
that.
order here.
Also, I'm not too. I
Okay.
don't really give a fuck about this guy. Sorry,
Yeah, he
you're
didn't say we
probably
couldn't kill the guy.
you're probably dead anyway.
Is he holding a gun?
Who?
The guy that's
The guy with the
with
dogs.
the dogs.
Oh, probably.
The guy with the dogs.
I also wouldn't necessarily trust
Graham.
Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
What's he wielding?
So he's not a part of this, but he's not wielding anything but the
leashes.
The leash, yeah.
Okay.
He does have a rope tied around his chest, though.
So he can be pulled out.
There
All right,
was
so let's
no
go.
rules against killing that guy.
Let's go the dogs. Minerva.
I hold my
Right.
turn. I hold my turn.
Okay.
Shit.
Guy.
Well, I don't want to be mauled.
Grab
by
'em.
Moving closely. So I'm going to try and cut off some access to get to all sides of me. And that kind of big rock that's to my right,
Okay.
I'll move to push my body up against it to at least kind of
So let me declare
narrow
zones.
down.
The flat area is one zone. Each of the rocks that you stand on is a zone, an additional zone. And each layer of this edifice is a zone.
Well, I'm not really trying to get on top of that big rock that is there in that corner. I just want to be against it so I can narrow down the areas of attack that can come from. So you just literally shove my shoulder against it so I don't have so much of me exposed.
Sure.
Question: is it spiked or sharp? Rolling pins.
Spiked.
Spiked, thank you.
And then I'll have that rolling pin ready to take out their legs when they get close.
Okay. Saul?
I would like to use one of the throwing knives Close means within the same zone, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, which we are
Which we
currently
are.
with the dogs.
Yes. Saul is just going to try and aim for, like, he's going to try and aim for one of the flags that's around the dog's neck to see if he can
Minor
try and,
action
like,
aim.
sever,
Not a
like,
close turn.
slice the flag to kind of undo from their neck.
So you're aiming for the knot that the flag's on.
A
Yeah.
minor action.
Yes, thank you.
Almost like there's a mechanic with the same term that he used for his flavor text.
Yeah.
Damn this thing.
Damnedest fucking thing.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Weird how that works.
Look, it has
so-
been a hot minute
What
since
would
we
the-
played this game.
Yeah. What's the difficulty of that?
The difficulty would be
Because it doesn't increase based on trying to aim for a specific location because I use an aim minor action.
I mean, it's just a
I
defense
think
stat.
it does.
Oh,
I think using the minor action is what increases it because you're trying to hit a small target.
Oh, that's my bad then.
It's just
It
the
just means that
defense.
you're not going to hit a random area. You don't roll for it. It means if you hit, you hit that area.
Their
Okay.
thing is just the defense, right?
Yep.
Like, yeah, it's just
so,
a one.
So if they're one, like,
I remember.
it would
Now
become
it's
two.
Yeah, so 2. I'm going to use an action point.
Yes. We still have 2. We're doing
Hell
great.
yes. Alright, and I have to throwing knife.
So you're aiming for the question mark is the one. We'll go left to right. So your left to your right. So this
Cool.
question mark is that guy. Squares, middle, triangles. That one.
The one that's facing backwards. Triangle ain't got it all there.
Is it facing backwards?
I'm going to reroll
the
one of
pug
these
of the group.
based
The
on
run to the living.
because I have cautious nature. That is 1 success. Tag, I forget. Hang on.
No.
Is that
Throwing
not
it.
how aim works?
No. Aim allows you to reroll 1d20 on your attack.
Oh. Well, I shouldn't-
Picking a body part doesn't take any economy, it just makes
Yeah,
it
you
more
just have to
difficult.
roll one. You have to roll a
It
additional
adds,
challenge.
Yeah, that's why it's a difficulty 2.
it's
yeah.
a difficulty, like, +1.
I can do it anyway with
But
cautious
the aim
nature.
then I will-
just
Well.
lets you, yeah.
Aim
So
lets you
it-
reroll, but I already had that anyway. So it's also a tag, so I got 2 success.
Okay, so you the throwing knife and it severs the bandana as it falls to the ground.
Nice.
Okay, cool. That's one of them. And I use.
And then he gets, he's still standing
Don't
there.
need
He's
to.
like, please, I know you don't know me, but we're a family. I love you. Let's get married.
Whoa, too much. Too much, too soon.
Too far.
I think we should
sorry.
will-
I'm
I
never
think
marrying again.
We can just, like, let this guy go. Yeah.
Just quietly.
we can just, this
I
guy
mean,
doesn't
we
have to make it out, right?
Can succeed at the challenge in order to save ourselves, which
Sure.
also saves him.
That's
Yeah.
my turn because I can't move
Okay.
without minor actions.
Henley.
Alrighty. I think I am.
So which one were you aiming for, by the way? Left,
Guy,
right, or
what
center?
did you do?
We'll just go with center.
Center.
It
Okay,
seems
so
closest
that's
to me.
rectangle.
I moved to
Rectangles
get some
is off.
Cover.
on my side, but less about cover, more about just less angle they can jump at me at, and then I'm waiting for them to get close to bash some legs.
I think I just want to run up to one of them.
Yes.
That's your
Yes.
role. That is not my
Yeah.
role.
And I'm just gonna run up and try and, like, grapple the flag.
Left to right. Center's got the flag off already.
Left.
Okay.
Like
so
my
question-
left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. So question mark.
Sure.
That's your left.
So
Um.
go for it.
Stop going to sleep. Okay. What am
Sorry, I'm awake.
I?
Difficulty 3.
Strength athletics
It's the Calmex.
or strength melee weapons, but I'm not
It could
really.
be a melee weapon, wouldn't it?
What, grapple?
To grab.
Or, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and cut the flag off and grab the flag. So,
Okay.
melee weapon check.
I mean, yeah, that's.
Yay!
Is it strength or agility?
It should stay on the weapon.
It's strength.
Well, I meant to target the. No, I heard the dog.
I
Oh.
have that. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. So targeting doesn't make it harder for me. And assuming I've pulled out my switchblade. Those are both successes. One of them is a crit, so that's 3 successes for a DC2.
Well, you said it didn't increase, so its defense is 1.
Oh, so 2.
So because of VATS, it wouldn't increase.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, so it's just
Cool.
So it's just 1.
And I got 3.
Okay, so you easily go up and like yoink.
Yeah.
Now the other flag is still on the ground.
Oh, can I grab minor action? Or is
You
moving?
moved.
Yeah. Well,
No, moving's between 2 zones.
yeah.
Oh
I-
shit,
can I
you're
pick up
right.
that
I
one?
didn't think about that. Oh, well.
If there, like, look up your minor action spread. If there is one that allows you to grab,
Draw item, interact. Are both
I think it would be
minor
interact.
actions.
So yeah, you can interact with the other
Cool.
one.
Yeah, I'll just
Okay,
grab
so
that one.
you're able to and 2's down.
I take my turn now.
Okay.
I run up to the one that's still got, because there's only one with it around its neck now, right? And I just want to kind of dexterously slip it off its neck.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm pitching an agility. Sneak.
Agility unarmed.
Okay. I can allow that. I mean, I don't think that would be against its defense. I think that would be just my discretion.
Yeah.
So a sneak with a dog is a 2, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you're not gonna like go in there and manhandle, like use your thing to like put bites on the and as you take the flag, you know.
I am not a threat.
You can use an action point we have for me.
I am.
If I'm doing agility sneak, I
I'm so close to kicking
should
this dog.
definitely be fine, I say confidently.
You got it.
Agility. Sneak. 2 successes.
Oh.
You definitely go ahead.
And I finish my turn with taking my minor action to climb up onto the rock
Okay.
into the next zone.
Oh, says the announcer. So adept, so quick, so cunning. Oh, it seems like you beat me at my own game. Ugh. And the crowd's like, boo, boo, like, oh.
We did it. Why
I
are
had
you
no
booing?
clue how hard or easy this would be. I thought this would be a challenge. I can't believe this. Oh, he's vamping. He's obviously not a very good announcer.
He's gonna dip him in the stuff
I'm
anyways.
looking for the next challenge to just pop up.
I'm a man of my
Yes.
word. And he pulls him.
You're welcome, Uncle John. That's who that was, right? He said he was family.
And then when he gets to the top of the area, it's like, except he pulls off a mask. He was a ghoul the whole time.
Yes.
Damn it, Uncle John!
Oh, it's your Uncle John, not
Uncle
her
John.
Uncle John.
And the ghoul takes the mic and said, "If you enjoyed that performance, we're doing a play, Macbeth.
Oh
it's
my
on 7th and
God,
14th
no
Avenue
one
on
wants
the
to
square.
Hear about your community theater projects.
There'll be aerial silks the whole time."
God, ew.
Is it?
And then the crowd's
themed?
like, "Wow, I thought he was really human." Do what?
Nothing.
I
Yeah,
also
the
thought he
reference
was
to
human
his,
and I did not care.
And the guy goes, "Oh, well, that was so easy. Was that easy? Well, the next one should be just as easy, shouldn't it?"
Take this flag off this death claw.
And so a group of guards comes out and takes the flags from you, and they stuff it in between your pants and your back, like stuffing it there, like with a little bit hanging out, like flag football. And they give you an additional one, or you, since you didn't grab one, an additional one as well. The dogs are shot and killed in front of you, and thrown into the waste, the nuclear waste.
Cool dogs!
Is that what they were already?
They're just regular. Right?
No, they were
Mutant.
mutant dogs.
Oh.
But not necessarily bulldog.
Right, sure. Just mutant.
Ghouls.
Dogs.
Since we all feel that wasn't very fair, how would it feel for the situation to be reversed? And an old friend wants to come out and play.
It's his death.
And
It's his dad!
beyond belief, beyond any reasonable doubt, you swore he was dead. But in reality,
Oh no.
he's still alive!
Oh my.
Oh
The man who
God.
took Pop's arm
Yeah.
comes out of the bushes and bushes.
What was his name? Like fucking
Are we allowed to kill this one?
Dave or something?
He's dead! Hey!
I knew that rock was fake.
Survive 2 rounds with this vicious killer trying to steal your flags.
Do we have to keep our flag or just survive?
You have to keep your flag.
Fuck.
You could keep your flag but not survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Survive 2 rounds with this vicious killer, and you too can win partial freedom. Hey, look at that.
What does that mean?
It means you don't have to do more things to be free, you dumbass. he just drops.
Partial.
He drops all.
What do you mean by partial?
And he leans down like people like you make this job impossible. You understand? Yeah, shut the hell up. All right. Begin. And the guy's like, "You broke my gun." He charges
You
back.
took my. I charge back.
All right.
I don't do that.
Is this
I don't do
resetting
that. I don't do that.
I mean, our
Yes.
initiative
Okay.
doesn't change.
Yeah. I mean, we all did our stuff anyway, so it's essentially resetting.
Yeah.
So he charges at you. He's completely.
Back to the top.
The goal is to play keep away. Okay, Minerva.
God damn. We have to keep our flags.
Mm-hmm.
We still have our spiked rolling pins.
All of you have to keep your flag, or it's a failure.
Yeah. Damn. Shit. All right.
God damn it.
This guy don't got nothing on him. He's just barefisted.
He's just running at
Raw
you.
dogging it.
And we still have our spiked rolling pins.
There's kids in the audience.
You'll learn someday.
You know how hard it is for me to restrain
Actually-
myself up here.
I don't think
You have kids.
I don't think they'll ever grow up because
don't
they're
know.
ghouls. They just get older.
That's why I said they learn. I didn't say they grow up.
Can we leave him here?
They definitely
Probably.
don't grow once you.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I don't think any of us are getting out, but that's fine.
I'm going to spiked rolling pin. I'm just going to. How scalable does the walls look?
They're, as indicated by the miniature set, dripping with nuclear waste runoff.
But in places where they aren't.
And there's guards with guns.
They look fine. They look less super mutant.
There are other areas to.
No, I think I'm gonna like. Yeah, I think I'm going to. That'll be fine. Minor action, move into the bottom zone, so like the floor zone,
Okay.
and then major action to move again to try to jump to that center pool.
Okay, give me a. Because this is going to be an.
Agility, athletics.
Yep, that's what I want. And I'll make it a challenge 1, because if you fail this, you fall into the nuclear waste. So.
Oh, that's so nice.
Not so big of a jump.
I do a backhand spring. Do I want a cap? I think I'm going to spend
Yeah.
1 cap just for safety.
Just to be sure.
It's not a terrible number,
Yeah,
but it's not
no.
the best number I have.
Come on.
I would like to use a luck point.
Oh no!
Because that's 2 failures and a critical failure.
Oh, yep. It
God!
So
It
I'm
has
gonna
begun.
re-roll that crit failure.
Oh god.
So I have 1 chance to beat a 9! I fall into the waste. It's fine, he can't get through this! Oh my god! Face first.
That would be a
Jesus
that would be a complication.
Christ.
All right. So you go, like, I've got this, and you do a. Basically, you jump, and all you do is kind of hit chest
I just
high,
go, "Ha!"
and you fall, brace yourself, and you touch it, and it deals. Ooh, how many points? I think we're gonna go 3 dice.
Oh.
Roll 3 d6s for me.
Which hand goes in?
And it's gonna be what type of damage? I think it's we'll call it radio damage because I think that makes sense. It's radioactive, so radioactive damage.
Which I now have no damage resistance against except on my head. Because I put on my real girded leather armor.
Yeah, yeah.
Not as kinky as it sounds.
Oops.
I did give you the Radix.
But it takes a minor action to use it,
Yeah.
and I have not done that. You said 3?
Yes,
You want me
3
to
radioactive.
Roll to damage myself. What is this, Grimm's Dungeon?
Yes, actually.
I mean, does it matter? I don't know.
Alright.
You guys have fun rolling
a
that.
1-0.
We do.
Hey.
and then 2 effects.
Ah.
So 2 damage plus if there's an extra effect. Now both legs are humming. Actually, I guess I need to pick which area, because if it hits
Yeah.
my head, it'll be less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Torso.
Dang. Just fall back
The
first.
humming has moved to your heart.
Alright.
Heart palpitation.
That's Guy.
My heart is beating faster, I think. Or slower.
What?
Oh no.
Your turn.
Oh.
If you guys keep the same initiative order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well.
It is impossible to tell how deep this is. We're gonna go for it. I would like to just move myself close to this pool that's in this corner, closest to Henry, the player of Henry. I was against the wall.
I get
That's-
confused
that's me,
who's
that's
who.
me.
I may have moved the wrong person. My bad.
I'm gonna move there and basically try and taunt the guy over to me.
So you're gonna go here and try to taunt him over that way.
Yeah, I have an idea.
Okay.
The goal is here, just so we can assist and we get this all right, is to force him to come to me. And I know I don't have the strength required to muscle him into this pool behind me, but maybe I have the speed required to dodge the bull, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with the bait, I don't think so. You're trying to taunt him,
Yes.
which will happen on his turn. Okay. Give me charisma and what?
Speech.
I was gonna say
Barter speech.
I need clarification. Everything was taken from us but the armor. Not just our weapons, but everything but our armor, correct? Like bags.
Basically, anything that
Okay.
wasn't concealed, other than your armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure because I have.
Because they want to show. They don't want you to die too quickly.
Yeah, I was about to say I have food that I could also help with this, but it's in a bag that probably was taken.
You super mutant want the steak.
You want the dog meat? You want the dog
Do
meat?
you want this bloated fly?
You want a mongrel dog? Come get a mongrel dog.
Oh God.
Going
What
with
is happening?
charisma speech.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine.
That's good. That's a target for me. How many successes do I need?
Difficulty.
It's like a 1 because it's a super mutant. So.
He wants to run at everybody. He's mad.
No, 2 failures.
Use a luck point.
If you don't have luck, use a AP.
I do have.
You can't. You can't post.
I do have a
Use
luck.
an AP. It has to be luck to do it after the roll.
Let me get a luck counter on my page here, so I
Oh.
don't forget how many I have.
That AP you could spend to reroll.
AP. That's if like you have to have a perk. Like if you
Perk that allows you
buy.
to.
No.
Damn it.
10, 10, 12.
You try, and he doesn't seem to notice. He's too
Yeah.
busy screaming like, "You will destroy my gun! I'm gonna kill you all!" You know, he's very sad about the gun. He's covered in patches.
You
And
took my arm.
he seems like he should be dead, but he's definitely not. He must have
Yikes.
survived.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Yes, it is.
Shit. I am going to. Seeing as it didn't work well for Guy, Saul is gonna try and do the same thing, just with the pool on this side. You don't have to move him now, but just know. Yeah, it's alright. He's gonna try and like bait him over. And I'm probably
Well, it's not
gonna have,
designed for
Yeah.
movement.
Egress.
This is you, yeah.
Yeah,
You didn't have to.
Then you're.
I actually moved this closer so I could move it easier.
Or there.
that's probably the better idea.
More in front of it.
Could I convince you to
No.
do? Damn.
You go ahead.
No, I think that there's nothing else I can use. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and do the same thing, I guess.
Okay.
And it's difficulty 1, so spend a luck point for or agility. Build
Come on.
action.
Yeah.
You knew the acronym, just
You
the
got
words
there.
were a little rough.
You're so good at.
Yeah. Okay.
Wordsmith.
Okay. That's 1 success. That because that's a 3.
Who's your
No. Definitely not.
Goddamn.
because it was speech. I had to roll
Alliteration.
5, and I rolled a 3. So 1 success, I got it.
Cool. So now you're in the middle pool, like the.
No, the one over here, right side,
Oh, on top of the rock. Where were
like
you,
behind the like
what were you rolling for?
to try and do
Oh,
exactly
taunt.
what he did.
I thought you were
Taunt.
pointing at Matthew. So. Like,
Oh,
I,
no.
I was like, wait, what?
No.
I
Okay.
want to jump in the pool. The one without anything to stand on.
Yeah, got it. Going for a swim.
I'm
Okay.
cool, so it's fine.
Yes.
It's not a swim.
And
for him.
then that's attempting to get him to
spotted.
like
Taunt.
move over to this.
And you successfully did it?
Yes.
Okay. So you hear him go, I remember you. And he starts to hit his head. Come here. Wait. I got you for 3 minutes. That's 3 minutes of playtime. And he starts to charge.
So he holds
you.
up 4 fingers.
Got you for 3 minutes.
No, he holds up 4, but
2
one's
minutes.
missing.
One's missing.
Okay.
Bonesaw is ready. If I thought I'd have been like, Mutant is ready.
Oh well. Okay. What
but
was
yeah.
his name? It was like
Bonesaw.
Dave or something. No, like the
Oh.
super mutant had a name because we were
Oh,
like
I
trying to
don't even
find
know.
someone.
Yeah, you're right.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave.
We'll find it out later.
Dave
Okay.
sounds about
Yeah.
But that's
Henley.
my turn.
Okay.
I don't have any minor actions I can
All right,
do.
Henley.
I'm
Take
gonna.
Run away, run away, run
Yeah,
away.
I know. Oh, I can. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Did you assist with throwing him in the pool?
Yeah, can I go up onto this thing, this rock that's near us?
Suplex.
Yeah, near Saul.
Me. Yeah.
And I'm ready to
Maybe
assist
suplex
with
isn't
this
right.
by
Spear.
fully swinging from up top. He's tall. He's a super mutant, so I assume this will work. If you don't like it, let me know.
Spearing him into the
But
pool.
yeah, I'm trying to bat him into the pool with.
So you're holding that.
I'm like holding, ready to assist.
Assist two in Saul.
Saul.
Me.
So, but Saul's not holding anything. He's using
Well, no,
that.
Yeah,
I was. It's to try and get him. Like
Can I? Yeah, can I? That's yes, the goal.
that's the goal. Is like when he attacks to try.
No, you
and...
can leave him there.
You can leave
Please.
him there, yeah.
All you need is one good headshot.
Right.
That's it.
Boom!
Just one.
Okay.
Just one.
So it's now the super mutant's turn.
Uh huh.
He, being taunted by you, rushes you,
Uh huh.
and he goes for the magnum punch. And he's screaming
Superman
like,
punch.
like I don't know, like some, you know, like one of those.
I want that as a soundbite now.
That was good.
That's what I'm the
He's-
Oh God.
he's, you know, going for it.
Jesus.
He's just a whole new level of angry.
It's foam coming out his mouth.
Oy.
Find that moment
he's
and
got-
send it to
He's
his
got
face.
the rabies.
And so he rushes like,
He's frothing.
and he
at
gets
the
there
mouth.
and
Yep.
lunges at you, trying to do. So what's your defense? In general?
My defense is 1.
Okay.
Not great, that's for sure.
So he's just gonna rush in. He's not gonna aim for anything in particular. He's just gonna try to punch you in the face.
And
do
roll
my
the die with all the body parts.
my
Yes.
swing.
Do it for me.
Right leg.
Oh. So he's trying to leg me, and Henley's trying to.
Sorry, it's really fun to roll the body part die.
That's 2 successes.
Owie.
Yeah, it's meter beat, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's 2 successes.
But would this also trigger Henley's thing
Yeah, can
to try and get him into?
Well, you
I
can
do this first and then?
I thought you had to hold your whole turn,
No,
not just an
ready
action.
is-
I don't-
Ready is describe a situation you expect to occur.
Okay.
Choose a major action you will
Dude,
perform. It
too
doesn't
many
say
systems.
anything about minor actions.
God, I like that's the when it starts to get to that level. So he is successful. So what did you describe that you were gonna push him when he gets here?
Yeah, as he charges, I want to.
So then
whack
I
him
should
to
roll
knock him into
after.
the-
I need to roll after you do what you do.
Okay.
If you fail, we
Then
have
this
to
is
This will
what
reroll.
go through with it.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Sure.
he's now there. That's the first thing that happens. He's arrived. His first action is he's already in the zone, so technically he's there regardless.
Right.
Right.
What
So
would
no
the
action.
difficulty be?
The difficulty in pushing him it would be his. So it's an action. You're shoving.
Yeah.
So you're not attacking. That would be that'd be strength and athletics. Obviously, you're in a different zone though. So you're trying to ask me if he's
I
tall
just-
enough for it to
Yeah, figured.
jumping.
he's a
I think
super
I
mutant,
can, I
and
can,
I'm looking
I
at
can
the
accept
map.
the idea of
Yeah.
you like lunging off. In fact,
I'll
maybe
jump
that
up- I mean,
maybe
I'll
that gives
fully-
an advantage on the challenge rating and reduces it by 1.
I'll fully jump off and
Spear
like.
him.
Well, no, I just want to like
Complications.
jump and kick him with like.
Yeah.
She's willing to
So the
both
complications
legs
are
and
going to be
then-
tough if
Yeah.
you get one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a 2 because it's a super mutant.
Use at least 1 action point.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 2
I'll take-
because it is a super mutant.
You
So.
want to light up that?
No.
Sad.
Okay.
So sad.
Yeah.
You got to roll in 3 die to get a D
Rolling 3 dice,
Difficulty
strength
2.
and athletics.
You got
complication.
This is a success.
this. 1 success.
This is also a success.
2 success.
Tag skills. It's only a crit up to your rank, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
your rank in that, yeah.
This is just barely not a success. So that's
That's
but
still
that's
2.
2.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's a success.
exactly
So that
what was needed.
Succeeds.
So
Hell yeah.
you manage to and you without a complication you shove him and he goes "Brr," which interrupts his entire attack run.
Thank
And
God.
he
Yes.
Saul was sitting there.
I don't
Just
think.
wait,
Just like-
wide-eyed.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
He falls
His voice
in,
is
and
fine now.
he sinks underneath the waves.
Yeah, but I.
Get out of there, because he might still
Yeah.
survive.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Well,
think-
I mean, it's not my turn.
Not anymore.
So
It's his
you see
turn.
like bubble.
Totally in trouble.
He very well could crawl out.
And
we don't
He
know.
could come back
Yeah.
super mutant ghoul.
Imagine.
Bubble. And the announcer goes, I said 2 rounds. That is a fail. And of course, the super mutant walks out of the pool because he's a
Yeah.
super mutant
Yeah.
and already heavy irradiated. Oh, okay. And he stops talking.
I don't think you all understand. Keep away.
Well, I
We
think that was.
I like.
No,
your,
that prevented him from.
Pretty
I
good.
like your chutzpah, though.
So there's only one more round you
I
have to.
protected Saul. Okay.
Yeah, that was the good action.
Very shaky, just.
Thanks.
That was a good act. I mean, he's not dead,
That would've
but
fucking hurt.
that's okay. Like,
We all need to make it.
he bursts out of the water.
It's rock.
Into the mic. Into
Damn,
the
that
mic.
was not
One
He's
like
still
it.
got to get out, then get to us after
You
we
gotta
move the
stay in
gap.
frame so we get this shit.
He gets the, and he's got like it's really like, because it's like
liquid rushing out of his mouth.
And he's like-
and his eye holes.
and he's like enraged now, and you can see like steam smoking off of his leather armor. Okay, Minerva, last round.
Minor action. Stand up. Prone.
Oof.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh, you said you weren't sick anymore.
I'm not. But do you know how long a cough lasts?
Oh, I know. I'm aware. Liar.
I am going to. Actually, you know what? Reverse
been like
that.
3
I'm gonna
weeks.
stay on the ground and just stick out here. So I'm going to
Just hide.
Hold major action, stand and run if he gets
Okay.
near me.
Guy.
Just move behind a rock, break line of sight, and wait it out.
Okay. Saul.
Minor action.
Run the fuck away.
Yeah,
Okay, what
good
zone are you running to?
call.
I will minor action take cover.
I'll
Remember,
try
all
and-
the other zones,
Yeah.
like the rocks, are just
Separate.
a move zone.
Yeah, I'm moving to the farthest rock away. So
You know that doesn't actually.
I am
Okay,
aware.
that's
Look, I'm aware mechanically it does nothing.
Theater of the mind, man. It makes me feel better.
fine. So you guys are just staying in zone 1?
No,
No,
Minerva was all the way up
is
top.
all-
No.
No, she
I
was
didn't
where
move
she
anywhere.
was. She didn't move at
Yeah.
all.
Wait, you made it? When did you make it?
I thought you said like I made it on top and just fell
But
in the
just
pool.
took some damage.
No, you failed, right? It
Yeah.
wasn't just a critical,
Oh,
it was
okay.
a failure. Like, that means you're here.
Then I'm gonna try again.
Okay, okay. I was like, who put you up there? Who's cheating over here?
I didn't
Literally you.
understand your description.
I said, like, you try to go.
Yeah,
Like,
it-
like, I meant, like, the rim, you, like, fall, like.
What's funny though is her mini has been there the whole time.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was like, who put that there?
When
I
did
was
you
like,
like? It took you so long to notice that.
I fail again.
Another,
No.
another
3 die.
rad damage.
I'm just rolling around.
Okay. So, Guy, do you go to a rock? Do you stand on anything?
You take.
Or do you
I
just
take
stand?
cover. I'm hiding.
So you're going to
Behind
try
that
to
rock.
hide?
Yes.
Okay. Is that a roll right now to see if you're stealthed? I forgot how hide works.
there isn't a specific hide action. Defend.
There is a sneak. That's
Well, I mean,
agility
that's
based.
well, that's like major action. It would just be under the test category.
Okay, so you're
So-
trying to hide. So I'd give you agility sneak for that attempt, and give me a 1. He's kind of stupid.
He got focused on me and forgot about you entirely.
That's a critical success and a success.
Nice.
Hey, so we generate 2 action points.
Yeah, buddy.
So you
Maybe
were on
that'll
target.
get me out of the pool.
Nice.
Yeah, because you jumped.
Yeah, because I jumped off. Yeah. Absolutely, but yeah.
Okay.
Now hit
So and now
Henley.
Henley,
Okay.
probably the
Um,
most exposed person.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to Minerva and go on top of that rock there and prepare to do the exact same thing if he comes our way.
Kick him into the other pool.
Kick him into this pool.
Not like the pool part.
No. By Minerva. By
Yeah.
Poppy, yeah. Well, I'm dead now. Bye.
Failed the roll.
Right there.
Yeah.
Get some,
I'm ready to
get some Tic
do
Tac.
the same fucking thing. Try me.
Get that for when I get those bruises.
This is Hades!
I am Henley.
Even better.
Where's my hammer?
I want my super sledge, damn it!
Yeah, truly rude.
Okay.
I want my mini nuke.
So
F's in the chat for the mutant.
he's still alive. So the super mutant pops up. It's the final turn of the final round, and he randomly starts to scream and holler and and he's going to target the people you can see, which would be everybody but Brandon / Guy. So that's 3. So I'll roll 1d4, or I'll roll d6 and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
It's you.
Which is perfect.
Perfect.
And so he is going to rush, but instead of trying to grab at you, he's going to stay in zone 1, away from you, and he's going to try to pick up the rock.
Oh shit.
So he doesn't go where you're
He
expecting.
doesn't. Yeah.
So
okay.
I'm going to allow you to try what you're going to do, but it's going to be at a disadvantage because he's not going
So
for you at
upping
all.
the
He's
difficulty.
moving away from you. He's
Uh-huh.
going around the back. So I'm going to give it a disadvantage for that reason.
So
Okay,
difficulty 3 then?
Difficulty
Yes.
3.
Yeah.
We got 3
So you can-
action points.
You can spend
I
all
will-
of them and roll 4 dice.
Take at least one. Should I?
That's up to you. What is your target number?
12.
12? Ooh.
Rank 3. Tag.
That's your call at this point.
Why the fuck not?
Alright.
Last
Spending
round.
all of them.
Spend it, if that's cool with everybody.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
Go
what I'm
for
gonna
it.
do.
I definitely am not going to die here.
No,
No, never.
I believe in you.
We can always make more.
All right. Oh, and that one. Great.
Yes.
Ooh, fuck.
But all the
So
rest.
that's 2, and a 13 just barely is too high. A
luck
17 and a 19. I will use a luck point to reroll 1.
So this has to be a success.
It has to.
That should be
Well, I mean,
12 or
nothing really
lower.
happens if it,
I mean,
other
yeah.
than the super mutant doing what he wants to do.
That's a 12. That's exactly what I need.
Oh,
my
my
God.
So he goes to pick up the rock, but you adjust, even though you're just like, oh, you manage to go and kick him right in the face.
I just imagine you
Fuck off.
I just imagine you step on his face and he's like,
Yeah.
Like holding a little brother at bay.
yes. That's my leg.
Give me my leg.
Yes.
And my arm.
Give me my leg. Such a good
So he falls back and goes,
Ha!
and he sits up.
What am I doing with my life?
I remember. I was a scientist. I had a family, a daughter.
That's rough, buddy.
What happened to me? I have to find them.
You want to help us get out of here?
We can help you find them. Get us out of here and we can help you find them.
How could you ever forgive me?
I'll
I
even
took
let the
your
arm thing go.
Do what?
I'll let the arm thing go if you start running us out of here.
If you get us out of here,
Do you
we
know
can
how
be
you got in
besties.
here?
You mean to say you would help a grotesque mutant like myself.
Yeah, we've
Look
already
at me.
got.
Sure.
We've already got one.
If you get us out of here, whatever.
This is it. I can feel it. A turning point in my life.
He's gonna get shot in the head.
Cool. I
Yes.
don't think he's gonna help us.
Yeah.
Bye the head.
Yeah.
And that's the end of round 2. Congratulations! Boo! The crowd goes.
Does it matter? if
I'm
my
flipping
flag-
off the crowd.
Does it matter if my
And
flag
smiling.
disintegrated? I didn't say anything.
And from there,
No
from
flag.
the back end of this sort of kind of rock face, the little like announcer guy who's like, oh, you know, not very good at his job, gets approached by a coughing man and says,
Really? Right now? Okay.
"Ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement. Gracing us with his presence on this glorious semi-sequencentennial is our one and only founder and overseer." And the crowd goes wild. And anytime I talk a lot,
The crowd is getting very tired of cheering. They're so worked up.
out from the back, and in between these two is this ghoul draped in regal robes and Vault-Tec gear, and he's, you
Even
know,
the ghoul overseer is so full of himself.
and you recognize him.
Oh no. Uncle John?
Not Uncle John. Not Dad. Your dad's dead.
Your dad died in the explosion. But if you keep the camera rolling.
Okay, no one knows that quote.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, one person. So he approaches, and he's, you know, and everyone's like, you know, freaking out,
Yeah.
really enjoying basking in this guy's glow. Put some music back on here.
Regal music. Need some water, bud.
I've got water. It's just like talking a lot.
Take a sip. Take a break. You deserve it.
Yeah, we got this from here. We all escape.
Yeah.
We run.
He's like, you know,
When you all found me,
the crowd goes nuts.
I was a wanderer, an exile forced out of my home by the fools,
Just a piece of paper.
by the fools at my original vault. I had a vision, a society where our kind could live free, away from the ilk and tyranny of those from above. The creatures that, despite God's best plans, survived the nuclear fallout like cockroaches, while we arose to evolve. To the nature of this new world, they seek to defy it. They are a travesty. And when I found this place, and when you all accepted me as one of your own, I felt compelled to give something back in return.
And they're like, oh, we love you, overseer. Oh, sorry.
We love you, overseer. And so I shed my blood, sweat, and tears, and created such a wonderful place where there was chaos and turmoil. No more guards, no more security, only peace. And that isn't me. No, it's you. It was all you.
And they're just, and he's giving his monologue, and people are like, and you guys are just kind of standing there around the guards, like, hey.
I'm just sitting there like,
What was his name again?
Yeah.
The overseer.
You don't remember. His
Oh.
name is the Overseer.
oh,
Okay,
I,
okay.
know
I'm just making
him?
sure. it
No.
wasn't- Okay.
it's like,
Anthony Chandler.
John.
No, we already ruled that one out.
Oh.
Oregano,
Chive.
Amsterdam.
Henley. No, that's you.
That's me.
It is time, of course, for our quarterly sacrifice.
Yay! And everyone's just like, "Woo." Of course, the other one was kind of a dummy, but this one's for real. He starts to say, in honor. What?
That ghoul's been there the whole time, just upside down, clapping and cheering with everybody. They never pulled him up.
He goes, in honor of you all sacrificed for me, trusting me and leading you into a bright new future, I, personally, roam the wastes for 3 months and find a sacrifice every 25 years for you. It's like a royal hunt. And this is the white stag they found.
That's what you're
Coming out is this kind of... Oh, wait. That's not... This is him.
We're looking at the wrong one the whole time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're all the same.
No,
This-
God, he has robes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now I recognize him.
completely
This-
different.
Raggedy old dude comes out and is like, get your hands off me.
Is that your husband?
He's so pissed. Get off of me.
Ain't no way.
No.
Ain't no way.
Mr. Ramos?
I can't believe I've been taken from my home and thrown in this hellhole. He looks nothing like you remember. He is a disheveled old bastard now, and he's covered in dirt and grime, and you can't believe he's still alive.
Hi.
You recall
Hi.
your last moments together.
I was sitting on an outpost, and I was watching him in my scope. He was just doing a routine check of the water pumps outside the village, outside Shady Sands. And I don't know if I would have been able to stop it regardless, but there was... I thought it was the cons, based on the insignias, but they came out of nowhere and just swarmed over him, and I couldn't shoot.
Man, my sciatica.
And when they were gone, we went out, and there was nothing left but blood.
I found this man alone in the mountains. He was angry that I approached. Had no idea I was even a ghoul. He just shot anyways. A real rat bastard. But the gods, metaphorically, shall decide his fate. Will he become a ghoul or liquefied?
And he looks over and says, "Now, wait a second. You're not just gonna shoot me in the head?"
No, we're gonna dip you into that nuclear waste pit. You just have a chance to cure my sciatica.
Hit the
Think about it for a second.
Actually, yes, it does have a chance. Well, it'll burn the nerves away. All right, whatever. Lower him in.
and they start wrapping him up.
No. And I'm like crawling out of
Out of the waste.
I'm just dripping with this irradiated water. No. And I'm like walking up to the wall. And,
What's up?
Mr. Ramos.
That's him.
I thought he died.
Hey, overseer.
Theodore!
Wait, is that a ghoul?
Yeah. How's it
What are
going?
you doing down there?
I don't know. They just threw me down here with them.
We have one job, one rule. One job, one rule. I say it all the time. One job and one rule. The job is to not throw ghouls in the arena. And the rule is don't throw ghouls into the arena. They're one and the same. One job, one rule. Who's on guard duty?
And this guy's like, you know, the guy who's like poking at you and forced
It
you in
was
the
that
arena
one
is
who
just
called him the betrayer.
That one, yeah, him.
All right. We'll deal with this later.
I can get out of here if you just throw me my stuff. I mean, like,
Well, sure. You don't know these guys, do you?
Theodore! That's Mr. Ramos' first name.
Nah, I just walked in here and like around the same time, and then They just threw me in with them. They assumed, but nah.
So how do you guys react to this betrayal?
I don't care.
I don't
Theodore!
One at a time. One day at a time. Nothing?
Nothing.
Well, get this man out of here. Come on.
Just give me my stuff. I can do it on my own. Look, I'm independent. I don't need anybody else.
So how did you get involved with these smoothskins?
I didn't. I came around the same time as they did, and they just assumed.
Wait a second. Get over here in the light.
You know, step off the rock and get a little bit of the glow of the green radiation on my face.
Give me the thing. The spectacles.
And he grabs it from his, like, this little the announcer guy, and he looks
Just like
in it.
opera glasses.
And he throws it at you.
Just want to try and catch it. Like, I'm trying to see him too. Who are you again?
And he screams at the top of his lungs.
I know who you are.
You do?
What's your name? What is it? Oh, it's on the tip of
I'll
my
tell you
tongue.
if you tell me yours.
It's a name that I swore never to forget, and here it is. 70 years later.
I mean, like I said, I'll tell you if you tell me yours. I mean, it can't be. It doesn't have to be this whole thing.
Martha!
No,
It was a woman's name, and I thought that was weird. It's Martha.
I'm not Martha.
And you start to get, you know, that's your old name before you started calling yourself Saul.
Oh shit.
And you remember in a flash, like, nobody's called me Martha for years.
You were on guard duty the night Set took over. You're the reason I got sent into exile, you bastard.
That's how I remember you.
That's it! You ruined my life!
Oh no.
I swear, this is a fortuitous turn of events. You know what? I can't even be mad. You're falling in my lap, and I'm gonna do some things to you. Some interesting, fun, and not so pleasant things to you, yeah.
And he kind of realizes he's like,
I mean,
Crowd's like,
Crowd's like,
I gotta take you out to coffee. We're gonna catch up.
yeah, bygones be by. I'm a forgiving gentleman, of course.
David. Is that not it?
My name's John.
I was right the first time. Damn
My
it.
name's John!
And so, like, what's taking so long? Can you guys just ram me up and get this show on the road?
Theodore!
no, you don't want to go in there, sir.
Who said my name?
Theodore! I'm like right under
Yeah.
against the wall. Theodore!
People?
Yes. I came all this way just for you. I didn't think I was looking for you, but I found you.
A pause.
God damn it! You gotta be kidding me!
Yes, it's me.
750 caps for a fake assassination attempt, and you're here of all
What?
places? God
What?
damn
Oh
it!
no, I think we can.
What?
Oh god.
You, of course, this is how my old bones
What?
are cursed, I swear. I can't be rid of you, can I, woman?
Oh no.
What?
You're a disgrace to
He's
the
a
Rainbow
jackass.
Name.
Look at me.
Oh.
Look at me, Poppy. Minerva. He's a jackass. I'm sorry. We're gonna let him die.
Even at my death, you still haunt me, woman. Why can't you be rid of me? Why can't you quit?
What?
Oh, jeez.
And he's just kind of like,
Just throw me in, please.
Yeah, go ahead with your sacrifice. Sounds good.
But
We did our part, so we're just gonna head out.
all those years.
Years of pain. Oh, come on, Pop. You can't be serious. You are a disgrace. You are a psychopath. Anyone came anywhere near our property, you flay them. The little postal girl, she would bring our mail. You said I was having an affair and you shot her in the head. She was 13.
No, that's not what I remember.
That's why they called you Pop. Not because you're a good shot, because a Pop goes the weasel, because you're a lunatic. You're a jack-in-the-box. You're a freak. You're a fraud. You snap. You pop at the slightest inconvenience. You see ghosts. How many times we gotta have this conversation? Oh, even in hell you stalk me. How? It's been 30 years. How are you here?
Poppy, he's crazy.
A long way.
I'm crazy. Have you
He's
traveled
crazy.
with her? Have you
Yes.
seen what she does and
Poppy,
says?
remember the water caravan? And I wanted to go berserk, and you told me to wait? He's crazy.
Listen, lady, I don't care what you say, alright? The fact of the matter is she's a bitch.
He's your sacrifice, right? Go ahead and kill him.
Yeah, let's get this show on the
this
road.
show
I don't even
going.
want to hear another word out of her mouth. It's going to make me vomit. Let's get this show on the road. Come on, man. What are you doing? Let's go.
And he spins to turn around, and in his old man strength, he accidentally grazes this sort of like rock structure that's kind of a pile of rocks that they maybe used to throw at the combatants. And it rolls down, and it pushes over onto the overseer.
No.
And the old man goes, "Wait a second." And then the overseer falls and
And,
explodes.
Oh, okay.
and the overseer falls.
Can't knock him down.
I imagine the guards nearest are quite
The
distracted.
entire arena
Distracted.
goes silent.
Oh.
grabbing my shotgun.
The entire arena goes silent.
We don't know.
We don't know where they are.
You could grab it. Something
I
off.
thought they
the
just
end.
shoved us off here.
All goes silent.
No.
Silent. See, here's what happens when you come around. You're like a bad luck charm. You're a stink that can't be scrubbed off. All right, what happens to me now? Do I get shot, executed, flayed? I really don't care. Just get me away from her,
I throw
please.
the rolling pin at it. It's not a thrown weapon. It's
Yeah,
not
just-
going to make it, but I
You're
chuck
fake.
it.
You're on the wrong side, lady. But I'll remember that.
Great. Do it. Remember it.
This voice is killing me.
Just make it a little less raspy. We'll
It's just broken. Because
yeah, you broke him. How dare.
you killed our overseer, says the announcer. Yeah, what are you going to do about it? You going to shoot me? Huh? I'm 85 years old. I don't care if I live or die. Just do it.
62.
And they start to chant. He's like, what's going on here? Whoa, what's happening? Wait a second. Whoa, wait. Look, I'm okay with dying, but like if I'm gonna get eaten, I think that's where I have to draw the line. He's like, and they start to surround him.
Too late now, bud.
Part of the city, part of the crew, part of the city.
No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No, so they start to surround him, saying this sort of chant, and they grab him, and he's like, "You killed our overseer." It's like, "Yeah, I did, I guess. I didn't mean to, but you know, these things happen when she's around. She's a bad luck charm. All I did was give her some water one day when we were in our 20s, and she had this delusion we were married for 40 years. She stalked me. You know how many times I moved?" And they,
You're just a bitch.
and they, listen, and you're stalked by a woman for 40 years. You're going to tell me you're going to be, oh,
I mean, when she's as talented as that, I've seen her shoot. It's impressive. Yeah,
I'll remember that.
good.
And
Remember
they
both
grab
of us.
it and they say, you must become the next overseer. And he's like, well, I never thought
vomit.
about it before, but I do have certain leadership qualities.
Tell me you're joking.
And they inject him with something.
Got
He's
a
like,
loud mouth,
I
that's
didn't
for
feel
sure.
that at all. And they're like, you must become a ghoul to accept your role as overseer, such as our overseer did in the beginning. It's been a long chain. Ooga chaka ooga. I don't know, some sort of chant. And it's like there's been a long chain unbreaking a century. Every time the overseer is overthrown, we replace him with the overthrowee. Ooga chaka ooga.
Yeah, how often does that happen?
And they
Like,
start to
that's
bind
really-
him. Ooga chaka ooga ooga ooga. Do you accept this charge to lead our people into the bright dawn, to become a ghoul and ascend the throne, becoming the next ooga chaka ooga ooga overseer? Yeah, just get on with it. I gotta pee.
Two of us.
Bubble, 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 bubble.
I jump in too.
I think he's serious, Chan.
You
I
jump,
jump
in.
in too.
Okay.
As soon as he touches it.
Oh, here she goes. As he gets submerged. Now, he's in the deep end of the pool, okay? So what is your goal here, just to be in there?
I'm gonna dive and swim to him.
Okay. So you watch as he's like, blah, blah, blah. It's burning you. And he's like, and that's when you get so close, you're an inch away. Boop. And now he comes.
Oh.
Now what you
I'm
guys
gonna hold
see.
on to him. I'm gonna
Okay,
hold on to him.
like Woody and Buzz.
Yes.
So, ooga chaga. Up he comes. And what you see, expecting this horrific monster, a new ghoul, disgusting, gross. He looks exactly the same. He's identical. I don't feel very different. He looks as decrepit as the day he was born, which I guess is today. And out from the bottom. Let's see what happens here.
It's a fun little trick, rolling it down your arm.
Thank you. I have my charts here. Okay, random thing occurring when the player does something bizarre chart. All right.
I'm here for it. Play your choice.
Okay, it's a 5. Okay, I can manipulate that into making sense. Okay. Out. Ooga chaga, ooga, ooga, ooga chaga. It wasn't instant death, so that's good. That is on this list because this game. Ooga chaga, ooga, ooga, ooga chaga. And out comes a ghoulified Pop. Ooga, ooga, chuga. You've lost your arm. It's eroded away. But in its place, a newly grown baby arm.
Deadpool arm. Oh my god! I love it.
I really don't feel that much different. And he's kind of kicking like, okay, woman, get it done. We're done. We're done. Get off of me! And he kicks you, and he does successfully. Let's see. Maybe he's successful. What are you, like a defense?
2.
2. Okay.
Are they setting him down on the top? Like, are they
Yeah,
setting?
he's like.
Yeah, when we get set down on the top, I let go. I used him to get to the top.
Okay. Yeah, freaking. Well, he's trying to kick you off as you're ascending. So let's see.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
That's a 1, so I think he does it. And he's like, get off! Ah! And he kicks you off. And you're like,
My defense is 2.
Yeah, so no.
that's
One
a
would be
critical
a crit.
success.
Oh, I thought you
I
meant
thought you
one
meant like a one
success.
success.
No,
So
critical.
he rolled-
Like, I rolled
okay.
a 1 and an 11.
I had
So
3 ones.
Can I? Is
Oh,
there
yeah.
like a luck to make the GM reroll or?
That's a good question. I don't think, but maybe. Let's find out.
That would be really
Do I
annoying.
get an action coming up?
Luck of the draw, introduce a... Nope, not that one. Before you attempt, no.
Do I get an action?
He's so bad.
Well, he successfully kicked you in the face and got you off. So unless you can find a way to prevent that somehow through the rules, then it's a success. It's a critical success. So
It does not look like you can make the...
Okay.
okay, so down you go, and he's like,
Splash.
golly, will I ever be rid of you? And he lays like, so I don't really feel that much different. And he looks you over, and he's like, close enough. Overseer, we are yours to command. What do you ask of us? He looks around down at you, and he goes, my fellow previous smooth-skinned brethren, when I was captured, I thought surely, finally, for God's sake, I'm going to die. And I thought, okay, I'm 87, 85, 82. I don't really know, to be honest with you. You don't really keep track of these things in the waist. Maybe it's my time. None of my dreams accomplished. No power base obtained. No technology to rule over the masses. He was quite sad. Only a tormentor by the name of Poo-Poo. Pee-Pee. My quote-unquote supposed wife who's been stalking me for 45 years. That's all I had to my name. No caps. I spent them all on the failed assassination attempt. They couldn't even do that right. They shot me. I guess they thought we looked alike. Anywho, but looking at your bright and not-so-smiling faces, you don't have teeth, so... I have to say I have a renewed sense of self. A new identity. And I feel as though, granted this opportunity bestowed upon me, I should accept it humbly and lead you all into the bright future of the nuclear sunshine. nuclear expanse where our kind can live free
It's
without
slowly
any. What?
slowly becoming Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. The voice.
Totally. Without anybody else. Yes, I think I'll accept this. If you say yea, I shall humbly and honorably lead you. Where this overseer obviously fell. Get it? He failed. Fail. There's kind of a pun there. Okay. Why do you hate me so much? You don't know anything about this woman. She's crazy. I'll remember this.
Whatever. That's
All right,
fine.
Telltale.
Well, if she's so crazy, why don't you just hand us back the things taken, and we'll make sure she never comes around you again. We'll
See,
walk her
that's
right
the
out of
thing.
here.
I've paid 1,000 caps on 2 separate occasions for this to happen, and
You
she
ain't gotta
keeps
pay
coming
us. You
around.
ain't gotta pay us a thing, but
True.
what was taken from us, we'll get her out of here, and I'll never bring her back.
Tell me, what organization do you hail from? Are you associated with anybody?
Not anymore.
So yes. Who?
Free agents.
Yeah, nobody.
There's
We're-
a vault number on your back.
Oh shit.
Well, okay, I guess I accept your proposal. The only thing you'll have to do is undergo the test that I was undergone. And maybe if you become a ghoul, you can join us.
We don't want to join you. We want to leave, and you want her gone, so
Well,
we'll
that's a
get her
pity.
away.
Well, you know what they say. If you're not with us, you're against us. And the whole crowd erupts in laughter. He's such a funny guy. Am I how you remember? This strong, virile man, able to take over the entire population of a major metropolitan area with nothing but my swagger? That's right. You could have had all of this if you weren't crazy.
I like slowly crawled out of the.
Man,
the
you look
pool.
better this way, trust me. Well, if that's it, if you're not willing to accept the bargain, then I guess I'll have no choice but to play a third game with you all.
Does it involve getting our stuff back?
Well, I mean, I can be persuaded. Persuade me. Persuade me. Maybe I'll do it. Man, power is fun. I like this.
I mean, it'll make it more interesting,
Yeah.
make it more entertaining.
Entertaining. Death mayhem is funny sometimes.
You-
I'm kind of an altruist, though, so I don't really believe in violence. That was a joke.
Yeah, no, that didn't.
You can laugh. It's fine. It was funny.
It wasn't funny.
I mean, everyone else is laughing. You're kind of
Because
looking
you're their
silly.
overseer now, they kind
Yeah,
of
I
feel
think they
obligated
can
to. and-
laugh because they think.
Tell
they
me,
have
do you all
to.
feel obligated to agree with me? No. You see, look at that. They all agree. Wow.
I don't think that's how that works.
You all are so dumbfounded. Look at your slackjaw faces. You can't imagine, but this is what peak performance does look like. This is it. This is the only thing you can really strive for, and you'll come up short every time, I promise you.
I mean, I feel like you're gonna do what you want anyway. I mean,
Of course, how dare you? You're acting like there's someone telling me what to say, like through some sort of metaphysical dynamic, and that's just not true.
I mean,
It worked. Let's work, baby. Let's get out of contract. Let's sign some deals.
okay, we'll make it entertaining if you give us our stuff.
What entertaining? You're acting like you already know what I'm going to do, but you don't. Just because we're brethren now.
Then why don't you
Just
tell
do
us?
it already.
These people aren't very fun. Of course, this is the kind of ilk you would surround yourself with, Pop. It's just the usual suspects. These doe-eyed, soft-brained
Man,
morons.
you really like to hear yourself talk now, don't you?
Actually, I can't hear at all. I'm deaf in both ears. Try not to think about it, okay? I hear through my elbow now because of the mutation.
Whatever.
Man, you
How
guys
big
are
is
no
that
fun.
I'm just gonna sit down at this point.
Just okay. Defeated.
Not even defeated.
All
it's
right,
just
anyone else have anything funny to say? Because this has been a good time, I've got to admit. I feel the neural synapses in my brain refiring for things I've not been connected in 20 years. Too much jet usage. And that was a joke. I don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Well, we're ghouls. I guess we could do drugs now.
May
That's an
I
interesting question, huh?
say goodbye to you properly?
Oh, well, the only way you can say goodbye to me properly is if you killed yourself right here, right now. Or me, quite frankly, even with this power base, I really wouldn't care. I just don't want to be in the same room with you anymore.
Give
The
her
same
a gun
world
if
is
she
too much
can.
of a burden. Look, you don't understand. She may be funny in her old age, but as a youth, she was a
temperamental psycho. She would
Great, I
scream
love that.
And shoot people.
You're saying a
she
lot
killed
of-
One
children.
and the same, her and I, soul
Plain-
sisters.
Allegedly. Hey, I mean, I'm not gonna put words in Pop's mouth, but I'm just gonna say I have no reason to lie. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
You're saying a lot of something without saying a lot of anything. You're just repeating stuff and it doesn't mean anything and just kind of going over and over. And I'm getting tired, man.
I was thinking just a handshake.
A handshake is a fine business proposal. It's something we used to do in the old world. We'd go. No. Anyway, any other questions before we go ahead? I mean, this is the time, people. You know, the entire story of your life might change based on this moment. Man, y'all are boring. Okay, well, I tried. Look, I tried. I tried to be entertaining.
I have a question. Can I go pee?
I mean, just pop a squat.
God, there's so many people watching.
Everyone turn around.
This
and
is so
everybody
rude.
turns around.
Jesus Christ.
And he turns around and is like, trust me, you don't got anything I haven't seen before. Go.
No. You're disgusting.
Well, okay then. Sorry. Okay.
Water's already gross. Sorry.
Well, in that case then, I'm going to show you, Pop, that out of the two of us, I'm morally superior. I'm a nice person, a good guy, with a chiseled jaw and abs.
morally superior are super not, but that's cool.
I
Go
have
for
juicy
it.
abs. I think only morally superior people have juicy abs.
You haven't seen my abs or my biceps.
Thank God. Okay.
God.
I think we'll play a game. You remember the first time we met, Pop, when we were children in the vault? You loved to play, or when we just left the vault. Were we in the vault? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, when we were kids, we used to play hide and go seek. You remember that? It was a lot of fun, except you would always stalk me down, ignore everybody else. It was terrifying. You'd say, we're going to get married. You'd look in my eyes and say that. You'd grab my throat and say, we're going to get married. And I'm like, I don't know about this. I think I'm gay. And you said, no, you're not. Not anymore. That was terrifying. Anyway, still have nightmares about that. Let's reverse it. Let's show you how it feels to be stalked and forced to change your identity on pain of death. I'm going to show you what it's like, Pop, and you're going to like it or dislike it depending on my leisure. We're going to play hide and go seek. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you your guns back because I'm a nice guy. Give them. And he throws your weapons down. They're unloaded, but throughout the city, there might be some items you could pick up to benefit your chances. Your goal is to escape. And if you do, whatever, I don't really care. You'll find a way to come back anyway. No one can kill you but yourself, maybe. I don't know. Your own stupid actions. But that hasn't happened yet, so we'll see. But I'll let you go if you escape. But if you get caught, you become ghouls and get subjected under my rigorous power. My regal and royal power. My power beyond power. Powering down. Brr. Did that make any sense?
No.
We're playing hide and go
Never made
seek.
sense this whole
And you know
time.
what? I'll be a good sport. I'll give you guys a head start. Okay, because that's the kind of guy I am. But only because 25 years ago you made a really good egg salad, and I remember those types of things.
See, 2 zones away.
I think it's like 3 zones, but yeah.
You have no bullets.
You have no bullets.
3, yeah, no.
I know.
Okay. Begin! And that's where we'll end.
Oh,
The session?
Yeah.
shit.
No break, okay. Damn.
Well, it's already 3 o'clock.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
We only got an hour left.
oh
Okay.
my God.
Jeez.
Gotta go.
I have to go pee right now.
Run.
This is not.
There's the pool. They said it was okay. Everybody turned around.
Yeah, he said it was okay. Turn around.
I also really need to go.
Well, there it is. A little minor session for you there. Well, not really minor. It's 3 hours, but still. A little session there to get us back in the swing of Fallout.
Big medium session.
A big medium.
Yeah.
An extra medium, if you will.
Yeah.
I think it's a
extra
normal.
medium.
Probably it's hot in here
It
too.
really
It
is.
is warm in here.
But yeah, that's it for today. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We have time to debrief if you guys would like to. Remember, do you guys remember I said I wanted to do shorter sessions with hour, so we can chunk.
I vaguely remember.
Yes.
Okay.
My brain sometimes works. It's not
So
entirely.
thoughts? Any ideas?
Hades is fucking interesting. That's for sure.
Yeah. It reminds me of I was getting very like Moria description vibes, where it's just like the underground
It's huge.
cavern with the things built out of it. But the river going around the city is a very cool image. The Green River. There's a game or a world based on a game or something that has a city like that, and I can't fucking for the life of me remember what it is. But when I think of it, I will reference.
There you go.
So,
Is like Hades like an actual thing in the games too, or no? No. Okay.
nah, it's something I made up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
Because we're pre-game.
I mean,
We're
true.
pre the first game.
True.
I mean, you never go underground like this. So
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
knows? It could exist.
I've never
People
played.
get
any of
lost
them,
in
so I
those
don't know.
tunnels all the time.
Actually, I say I've played like 30 minutes of Fallout 4, and that's it. That's the only thing.
Disaster.
But
But
you chose the wrong crew, none of whom have ever played Fallout game.
No, I think it's the perfect crew, just because it's like it's entirely new to us, so we don't expect
fine.
anything.
Yeah.
that your husband is a very Fallout NPC. I'll just put it that way. That's the way they are.
Also,
Yeah,
fuck you for like saying, giving me Martha. What the fuck?
You could be lying. Well, he's dead now. Who
I mean,
cares?
yeah, it's true.
My full name is Martha Hamilu.
Martha.
Martha Amelade.
Well, I felt like Saul had to be like Saul White was like you rename, you gave yourself a new
Yeah.
name, and then I was like, oh, he like forgot. It's been like 60 years,
Yeah.
and his mind's kind of
Yeah.
like he's forgot. It's like my name's John, man. It's like, yeah. So I was trying to do a little bit of a bait and switch, where I was like, oh, it's the big bad, and it's no, not really. Okay, I don't really like doing big bads very much, but yeah, it's so hot in here. Like it's hotter than
It
it's ever
really
been.
is.
Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Should open
So-
the window.
There is both of them are open.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Damn. Maybe
So
that's
any
why it's
ideas as to what's going on? Well,
I
come
mean,
on.
I still think our brains and memories are like altering.
Oh yeah, no,
reality.
absolutely. More
So
of
you
this
think it's
weird
perception
But
based?
alternate-
not not exactly perception based. I think it's affecting everyone. So like all actions and memories are getting corrupted.
Yeah,
Interesting.
absolutely.
Like across the board. So like nothing
So you think-
nothing will ever actually line up because no one can actually see through
I'm trying to
it.
pull a David
Or,
Lynch
like,
on everybody.
No one. I'm sure there is something
Right.
out there that can see through it.
Yeah, but we're still like.
But that's how you account for him being.
That's all channel.
Which part?
Well, no, but that would make sense. Like if his memory was altered and twisted, and
Whose memory?
I mean, all of us really.
Theodore.
But, yeah,
Who's Theodore?
Mr. Ramos.
Ramos.
If it is actually him.
If it, yeah, even
That's
if
what
it-
I thought immediately. Was like,
People?
oh, this isn't him.
No, I.
Because again, we have like outside of like when I grabbed them, like we haven't seen them up close.
Sure. I got you.
Or if they're like a clone, a ghoul clone, like with all the experimentation, it could be. So because we keep meeting people that we haven't met, that we have met.
Yeah,
we
no, because-
replace memories. Like in the nightmare that was when we were on the surface, that was literally just a nightmare, but we could read in that because we were able to read the posters and stuff. So that's not really a good good litmus test
Yeah,
of
no.
this world. Sorry,
No.
Brandon.
You were one number away from being skeletonized, like on that roll.
Damn.
Yeah, because it was. Yeah, it was-
Sorry.
yeah.
With
It was a
the-
risk I was willing to take.
He doesn't look any different, the guy that we
No.
did. But does Poppy?
Poppy's a ghoul.
Yeah.
And looks ghoulish.
Yeah.
And the last guy also
And-
looked ghoulish, right? The last guy that was in robes, the last overseer.
Yeah, he was a ghoul.
Okay, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking more just
He was the
about,
original
like, the person
overseer
who
of Vault
was
12.
dipped.
That's why it was like you. I guess you don't
They
remember
put
it.
No.
something in him before.
Yeah,
they
so
did
in
what?
the original, like the overseer was forced and exiled out by Set, and so I was like, he asserts whether it's true or not is who's to say, but he asserts that what you were on like a guard duty and you let him come in and take over and exiled him, and he was found by the people and became, I guess, killed the original overseer and became it, and now he's dead.
Yeah, no,
And-
I agree with the like every memory perception thing is all messed up. So this parts of this are probably good. Parts of it are probably
your mind.
yeah, exactly. Our minds are all fucked right now with the guard just disappearing
And all of you saw it.
disintegrating. Yeah,
All of you watched it happen as it happened.
I mean we all saw the dreams too, the
Yeah.
dreams and the weird perceptive ballroom shit.
I'm curious, and I don't know, I don't want to be leading, but I'm just curious to see, because, it doesn't really, it's not really something that is, what am I trying to say? Something that's like, well, I'll ask, what do you guys, because the storytelling is different than I do in Godbound in this set, in this. So I was curious what you guys' thoughts on that were.
Meaning,
not its efficacy, but like how does it make you feel?
It's hard to distinguish between like the differences that are coming from the storytelling and the world and the character, because Henley genuinely did not care that there was a guy that was going to be sacrificed.
Yeah.
She doesn't give a shit about that random person. She barely gives a shit
About all of us.
about the people in the group.
Yeah.
Right? Whereas Annabelle would have had a fucking freak, like,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, like Annabelle deeply wants to preserve the world. And Henley is very much like on her own, like wanting to live her own life and have her own vibes.
Yeah.
You know.
I think both of the stories are very like post-apocalyptic coded kind of thing. I don't know, they do feel the vibes of both of the worlds still feel different.
Well, that's by nature of
Yeah.
Fallout.
Well, yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
But even then, like, even when making the characters for Godbound versus this, like, I'm in the same boat. Like, Saul doesn't really care that much. He's not very altruistic. He's just like, as long as these people help me survive, I'm fine. Whereas even with fucking Witten in Godbound, like, he's still very
That's
like
what I was saying. Everybody's characters in Godbound are so good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why the fuck is everybody so good in this world?
And that's
I
I'm
have
not saying that
thoughts- I
it's a
have
bad
thoughts on
thing.
that,
I'm
you
just
know.
saying
Yeah.
it's different. Like, it's
It
weird
is.
that everybody showed up into the same group that is like that.
no, it's fair.
Sure.
I don't know. I think even coming up with the characters beforehand, like there are reasons,
Yeah, right.
and I don't know. It feels weirdly different with Fallout. I don't know why in particular, but
Well, I mean, I don't think there's a lot of things. This wasn't really what I was talking about, because this campaign isn't supposed to be serious or
Yeah.
like I'm not trying to like emotionally affect
Yeah.
you in like a dramatic way. It's got like I describe Fallout as a reprieve from that. So
It's got a lot more instant drama.
yeah,
It's faster paced. It's more. It's like
Yeah.
each one is supposed to hit like its full arc in one go. Like we're not
it's
slow burning anything.
No.
So that's why I am playing as a character.
Yeah.
Like, not that the goblin doesn't take big swings, but like that's why with Minerva I'm like, we're just gonna do shit.
Yeah.
And we're gonna roll the dice and see what happens.
Yeah. By the way, like if y'all had said anything, like at that point I was just like, there's like 50 ways I could see this going, and I was like, whatever you guys said, I would have just like done it. Like whatever, like we were
I
just
asked
gone
for
with
a
it.
handshake.
Yeah, no, true.
Except you because of
no.
the character.
Sure.
I asked
Well,
for
we
our
asked-
stuff. I asked for our stuff.
No. We asked.
You got it.
Yeah, way later. But
I was
maybe
waiting
we
for any.
offered
I mean,
more
it could have
than
been
asked.
anything. Like, can I start a store down here? Can I own a store? I would have said yes. Like, we'd have just done it. And because that's where I'm at right now. Because there's like 50 ways that I know how this ends, but how we get there is going to be that. To me, that's the main difference. It may not like seem like it in the direct moment, because there's like, okay, well, I'm doing a show. There's like a place where I need to end so we can go home. But like whenever you do or choose something, I catalog it and it affects like later down the line. And so all of your decisions like overpower what I was expecting to do with this campaign. Whereas with Godbound, I feel like because we spent so much time working on it and everybody's characters are so in line with the world, we spent so much time developing them. And we've had literally a year of playing that game. You know, it's like I'm never surprised by what you guys do, like, ever, because you guys are good, and I'm like able to track that. And I put you guys in hard positions because that's what you do when everybody's good. You know, you put them in a challenging perspective to add that sort of sense of, well, who am I moments in this world where chaos reigns supreme and entropy takes over. You know, is it worth the fight for positivity, and does it always end up in that way? You know, I told you that at the beginning. But it's a lot, like, Godbound is very predictable. Like, I know exactly, and I don't have to, you know, there are times where I'm like, oh, you gotta shepherd back. Like, okay, guys, like we're going. That hasn't happened in a while. You know, some like radical, like we're gonna just. Our characters would never do this, but we're gonna just go off into the sunset and middle finger the story. Like, obviously, you guys haven't done that, but beyond that, I know. Like, I tell my people that watch this, I'm like, here's what I think is gonna happen, and here's what I think they're gonna do when I set up the scenario because I know their characters so well. Even if it's like an ambiguous, like with the sacrifices, I'm like, they're going to. Actually, I was wrong about that. I thought you were gonna let them go.
What?
Actually,
Let the guards and everything go. Like
Which sacrifices?
you weren't here.
Oh.
Yeah.
that one.
Oh,
That's when you were
the
captured.
one when they were under in the
Yeah, I
Golden
thought,
City.
they're gonna kill. They're not gonna
Onyx
kill
Sun.
them. Like, I want them to like be angry though, and I want them to like question like the ideas that there's zero benefit to killing the scientists, and I try to like, how do I express that without?
No, we all
making
got
them,
that.
Oh yeah.
Like, I didn't want to be like, by the way, like it's morally dubious, but
No,
like,
I
I was
think
like,
we got that too.
We definitely
you
did.
you communicated those things.
You did.
well, like I didn't want to be like with just saying like, by the way, this is
Yeah.
a difficult decision.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Maybe I did it because I was nervous about
you broadcast. I mean, you didn't say it, but you broadcast the idea for sure.
Well, I mean, yeah. So, yeah, well, yes, but like my point is, I can't tell you that directly.
Yeah.
Like you can't. But I think with this one, it's just kind of like whatever, man. Like what happens, and because of what I obviously know what's going on, and because I know what's going on, like everything that you guys do makes sense, but not in an action way. And I don't know how to describe it further than that. By the end of it, you're gonna be like, "Oh no!" Like that's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm glad that hopefully that was enjoyable as we kind of premise to this one. So this next upcoming session with Fallout's gonna be interesting. And really, I say all that to say that.
Super Mutant twice.
Well, we're telling the way I do what.
I just really enjoyed fully like body kicking the
The
super mutant twice.
Yeah, that was sick.
Thank you
That
for
was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for calling out he's gonna get shot in the head. Oh, yeah. Obviously, but not maybe some people in the audience aren't versed in
No, it's fun
in
calling
those kind
shit.
of tropish items, because it's Fallout, man. I don't know. This is kind of how it is. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Next time, it's Godbound 2 weeks from now. It is the 8th right now, so plus 14 days is
You get
a
this.
date.
I believe in you.
Let me look at the calendar.
You got it.
It is the 22nd of February is our next session. That's Godbound. We're just starting up a new Arc 3 in Godbound, which is pretty crazy to think we're in Arc 3. And I've got about 3 more arcs in the bank, unfortunately. So we'll see how long the show goes for. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any suggestions, this fun kind of quirky, just kind of low stakes Fallout show, yeah, let us know. We're always trying to make new miniature sets. If you have any ideas for locations, places, or things happening, feel free to let me know in the Discord. Maybe not in the Discord.
We'll let him know
Yeah.
if you tell him in the Discord.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much. We're done. Keep it creepy. Okay, bye guys. See ya.
Bye.